Boobs?
No, boo. Boo!
Boobs. Boobs.
No. Boobies.
Boobies.
Boo!
Boobs.
Bees.
Welcome everybody to another strange and weird.
Is that too bright?
No, slightly disturbing. We'll lower the light a little bit when it comes. Oh, she's gonna lower the light now.
That's a little better.
Welcome everybody to another grim episode of Grim Up All Night. Basically, if you're old enough to remember USA Up All Night, hosted by Gilbert Gottfried or Rhonda Shear, we're nothing like that. We play worse movies. Who am I kidding? Sometimes we play really good movies, like tonight's
Get off my arm.
Fine Tale. Sorry. Tonight we're playing one of Jessica's favorite vampire movies, 30 Days of Night.
One of, not the.
Right.
That's a hard choice. We all know which one's my favorite.
But we'll get to all of that stuff. For now, we're glad you guys are here. Alan Wolf, Jessica, hoped you played your vinyl and liked it. Just found the picture disc of it.
Alan. Where?
Alan, right there.
Oh, some bitch. I missed it.
Hi, M. Jesse, love from Sam and Jesse. We love you guys too. Planet Black Cat, Mortimer Duncan.
Mine goes slower than yours.
Because it's on a delay. You guys may have noticed this thing behind us, right? It's massive. It's 6 feet long.
Dang it.
By 3 feet tall, or 3 feet under, however you want to say it.
I'm messing up over here.
We had this printed up at our local FedEx Kinko's.
Yeah.
And for our meetup at Tom Devlin's Monster Museum in Boulder City, Nevada. We have a bunch of stuff coming. We're going to be doing a lot more meetups. A lot more conventions this year coming up as long as things keep opening. And you'll be seeing this banner, this pirate flag. It's a pirate flag.
I would call it a pirate flag. Where is
flying somewhere near you.
Did we already put it away or is it still in the box?
What's that?
From Alan.
Oh, Alan. No, they're over here.
Okay.
Shoot.
I think I see it. Hey, Jester, we can see what you're typing. We just came from having dinner. I feel like I'm a little slow because I'm so full. We just came from Spooksy Boo, which is a cute little pop-up down here, and I got these new glasses.
So the stuff's in here. I don't know where everything is.
What do you guys think?
Oh, I see.
I love... These are hand-painted. I know there's a glare. Hand-painted little black and purple spider webs. I was never much for heart-shaped glasses, but they're cat eye-shaped heart glasses. And I think they're just the cutest thing. And they're not expensive. They were $15. I pay that for normal glasses, so.
Sorry. I'm back. Well, anyhow, we're going to get to all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are doing all good. Ruby, Shannon, Elizabeth, Renee, Doug Updike, Alan, Counting Crows, Joseph, Ace, Sean, Shadow One, the Ravenger, Ruby. We're glad you were all with us.
Shadow's
still
back from a vacation, maybe?
So we're going to get to some of the things. A little all over the place. We had a big day.
I know, me too. Hi, Argentina.
What are you pulling out?
Nothing.
Okay.
I need a taller tablet because I'm straining to see it down so low.
Before we get started, before we start talking about everything, some of you might be new. So we do this thing, and we like to call out and see who are the Grim Up All Night virgins. Who here is a Grim Up All Night virgin? Very first time.
Hi, Singapore.
First time with us for a watch party.
Me.
You're a Grim Up All Night virgin?
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe. She's been here since day one. Don't listen to a thing the green-haired lady says. All right, so I call this out because we do things, our watch parties, a little bit different, okay? If this is your very first time, welcome. If you've been here multiple times or your second time or 300th time, welcome. We're glad you are here. In about a half an hour, Right now it's 8:30 our time. It's 8 o'clock this time.
Scott says it's his first time.
Scott, you are a dork. In about a half an hour, we're going to be watching the movie together. The movie's link for tonight, 30 Days of Night. It's free to watch. If you don't own it, the link is in the description below, as well as pinned to the top of the chat.
Yeah, so for you guys, at the top of your chat box is a blue bar with Grim Life Collective highlighted in yellow. And then click that link. You don't have to start it just yet because we're not going to hit play until 8:30.
We got to get it. There we go. That's a little bit better. Perfect. Look at that. Anybody have any questions about how our watch parties start? We do about a half an hour pre-show before to just kind of say hi and just
I like when
catch
people
up on
know
things.
like how many of these they've been to. The numbers get really specific.
And before we get any further, next week, next Saturday, the Saturday that's coming up, is not going to be a watch party. I'm sorry. We're going to be in San Francisco doing a TV show, and we're going to be traveling and filming. So we're going to get back to you the week after.
We just came home from dinner. I can't eat popcorn.
Yeah.
I ruined my movie-going snack dinner with real dinner. I'm so full right now. I feel like you could roll me down the hallway.
Yeah, our friend John took us to a German restaurant in Anaheim.
Yeah,
it was
really
pretty
nice.
good. So we had a pretty big day today. We got to meet two people in horror and got some signatures, and I'm going to share them with you right now.
Yeah, this was pretty cool.
The first one, so recently we got a Mondo Halloween poster, 1978.
Oh, sorry, Ruby.
And my plan is to have as many people from the original Halloween movie to sign it. And today we got our very first one, and we also picked this up, 8x10. Little glare here. You can see it. Jim Winburn, who was the stunt man. So in the movie Halloween, that Michael Myers, who at the very end of the movie went over the railing, over the banister. We met him today, and he signed this in a perfect orange pen.
Hello, Ontario.
Hey, Scott from all the OGs. Been here since day one.
Ace,
Thank you, Scott.
I plan on keeping my hair this color for a while. I really like the green. I think it's my go-to color.
And then we got one more.
Dude, that's an easy $5 win. Let me tell you. They bet $5 I get hungry any minute. How do they know me that well already?
We also met David Naughton from American Werewolf in London. To the Grim Life Collective, Beware the Moon. And Jessica and I both saw this picture. We're like, we have to have it, please. We talked to him for quite some while, too. So this is going to go up on our walls.
What's up, Santa Cruz? You know what? I love that picture. That's always been a favorite of mine. But if he had a picture during the transition, he had a couple pictures during the transition, but there was one specific one that I would have wanted, and he didn't have it, where he's kind of on all fours and the muzzle's coming out, the jaws is coming out his face. I would have definitely, it's a gnarly scene. I would have definitely come out, or I would have definitely picked that one.
He had the one where he's
the
like
hands.
this up in the air.
The hands,
So yeah, we started bringing our own things
Stuart.
to have signed to different.
Oh shucks, it's early there.
All
or
that
late.
jazz.
Depends how you look at that. It's either early or late.
Stuart Hughes, 4 a.m. in the UK. That's early. Stuart and Nikki, first watch party. Thank you. Okay, guys.
Alan, we did.
We do have some bits of news.
Jackie, was that you?
What happened?
Jackie G. I actually ended up getting it, yes, but someone had put some on reservations, and I went and I got it anyway. Someone told us that the owner told us they'd put some on hold, but because he had more than one of that one, I was like, they're either buying it for themselves or they're going to try and buy it for us, and I'm buying it before they can. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
So I'll come and fly by. because the chat is going really fast, so I try to get those out while I can. Hi, Afterlife Paranormal.
It's like a news broadcast.
It is. It's so fast.
So, of course, we try really hard to do social media. Sometimes social media can be kind of daunting. So we use this half an hour before the movie starts to just kind of catch you guys up on some things.
And like shout answers at you guys as questions fly by really fast.
Oh,
thank you, Dane. Tell
above
her
all,
she's pretty.
More than anything, thank every single one of you for watching our channel. Just you guys being here in the room, the chat room, whatever you want to say, the watch party, and watching our videos almost every single day, it means the world to us. It goes beyond anything. If at any time you want to help out the Grim Life Collective in any way, shape, or form, whether it's through gas money or you see something in our videos or you just want to help out, you can.
I'm practicing.
Super chat. While we're doing this, you can super chat and it goes directly to us. Scott was kind enough to donate $50. That's going to go to the gas tanks. It's going to be going right to the gas on the way up to San Francisco next week. Got some amazing stuff planned. Thank you, Cassia. Hugs and kisses from Canada. Canada, we love you.
We do love Canada. I haven't gone there yet. I really want to go.
In the description of this video and all of our videos, you'll find PayPal links where you can help out. If you want to become a Patreon, we have a Patreon set up for as little as $1 a month. You can be a part of Patreon-only live chats. $3 and up, you get postcards from us. We'll write you out postcards and send them to you.
They're really cool. They're vintage movie posters. So you might get one from like an old Dracula or a vampire movie or a zombie movie or like the old blood, guts, and gore kind of movie. They're really cool. They're vintage movie poster for the $3 and $5.
Some of them get a little risque. And I'm going to be honest, when we're writing them out, and I'm like, okay, well, this one's going to Samantha. Don't know anything about Samantha, but here's a half-naked lesbian vampire. I'm hoping that she's going to be okay getting this.
Some of them are foreign film posters where, it's scantily clad ladies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Scott just mentioned, so...
Thank you,
Miss Marissa, thank you so much. I'm really hoping to meet you two in Vegas at Days of the Dead. We're going to be talking about this, Miss Marissa, so hang tight. Bear with us. We got some big, big news for Days of the Dead.
Alan, yes, there will be.
Anna, love all the spooky adventures. Stay spooky. Chris, I love you guys. Keep up the good work. We will. And thank you. You are awesome. Both of you guys. All of you guys.
The Updikes are calling us out. We're getting to it. I promise you.
Oh, what was this?
Arlene and Doug. They're about it.
Okay. Yeah.
We're getting to it.
Arlene, Doug, Scott. Some of you guys may already know. We're actually really proud of this.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been accepted into this. It's like a program. It's not a program.
Thank you, Backstab It.
Do you guys, have you ever heard of an app, a service called Cameo, Cameo? Basically, what this is, you can go on this app and you can reach out to your favorite celebrities, whoever they may be.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're on this app, like Kane Hodder, who played Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees. Scott, you love that one. Your favorite musician, possibly, or a sports figure, or us now. You can reach out through this app, and you can request a personalized video message. We will say whatever you want us to say. We made this little video where it's like, we will tell somebody that you love them, or you want to get divorced, or somebody died. We will do your eulogy for a funeral. Anything. Just go to Cameo. The link is in the description below, and we'll send you a personalized video message. It's been a lot of fun.
Props.
Yeah, we do props.
We love props. We're not one of those people who just sit in front, and I'm not knocking this for us because a lot of celebrities, it's just a straightforward video message, but we like to add a little bit more of our personality into it, and we like them to be a little different because otherwise they start looking the same, and it's like, oh, happy birthday to this person, and congratulations for that, or whatever. We like to get our props out and make little entertaining videos, so we try to go a little bit...
and I'm very proud of
extra.
this. I'm not ashamed to say that. Now, this is not something you can just sign up and you can create an account. You have to apply for it. You have to submit, this and that. And they actually take the time to vet you. They look at your stuff and they decide whether or not they want you on Cameo or not. And they've liked us, so they put us on there.
And it took us a year.
Thank you, Vampy. Thank you, Julie.
We did not get accepted for a solid year on Cameo. So this was a big deal for us. When we got our acceptance letter, we didn't see it coming. We forgot all about it. We're like, oh, they're never going to say
We were at the Clown Motel when we got the letter from the company.
Sean, we try to.
Yes, Sean, we do try to.
We try to. It's like being in a chat tonight. The messages go by really fast. They fill up the inbox. We try to get back to people as much as we can.
That's one of the reasons why we do the live watch parties every Saturday night, so we can connect to people.
And start doing Cameo too, because we get a lot of requests for shout outs and things. And
thank you,
have
Bruce.
a magic trick.
It's that kind of night. Here we go. So
I'm so full. I had to take it home.
So you can check us all of our links. Patreon, PayPal, Super Chat, like some of you guys are doing. GrimLifeCollective.com. We have all of our shirts, all the colors, all the stickers. Everything is back in stock, including a new 8x10 that we will write on, and it's beautiful.
So pretty.
It's very beautiful.
So pretty. It's my favorite now. Speaking of the last video or before, we did that right before going out to LA, and as soon as we got LA, we live in LA, I keep saying Los Angeles when I mean it's like Las Vegas. Right before we went out to Las Vegas, as soon as we got back, we got our shots, and I went down really hard with being sick. So
you're off for 2 days.
I did not forget about you guys with the giveaways. I thought I already sent them out, and Jesse, I was going to email you about this today because I was going through my list, like really confused, trying to find your number, and I couldn't find it.
Ricardo, thank you.
So that means that I didn't send them out yet. So no worries, Shannon,
Ricardo,
and Jesse.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm going to be sending those out this coming Monday. So I will have your shipping number for you coming out really soon. Alan, yes, we love you so much. Thank you. And I will be having a tracking number for you too. And now that I have an email address that I can talk with you when you're by, I'm going to be emailing you.
Mr. Adventure asked, where's your clown hotel? It's motel t-shirts. I got one, actually. I'm not wearing it tonight, obviously.
Yeah.
So, big news about Days of the Dead Las Vegas, which is coming in May 14th, 15th, 16th, I think it is. Next weekend, like I said, we're going to be out of town, and we're going to come back for a week, and then we're gone for a week. And I say a week. We are going to be at Days of the Dead Las Vegas. We're going to be roaming around the convention hall all day long as media. So, we're going to be filming. You do look slick. These are new sunglasses. We're going to be filming as much of Days of the Dead Las Vegas as we possibly can.
Shannon, and the video's I got you on Instagram, so I'll send it to you on Instagram.
But here's the thing. It's a 3-day-long convention. We're going to be back in Vegas for close to a week because we have some other special things happening that we're going to be filming that it's going to be for a video for a later time, possibly in July. Can't tell you what it is because it's secret.
Oh,
but it's really cool.
Yay.
But here's the thing. Ken, glad I can catch another live stream. Always fun, and hope Becky from Clown Motel didn't waste too much holy water. I like that, Ken. You are awesome.
I have a really terrible memory. Was Tori the one that started a new job? Randy and Tori from Cameo.
From Cameo.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
man.
We had so much fun making those for you guys.
We love the cameos.
So on Cameo, if you go to our profile, you do have to search for us. You have to type in the name. Even the link doesn't send you directly there. But on Instagram, on my profile, and like in the bio, I have a link of all of our everything. You can go to everything from that link. It'll just send you to Cameo, and then you still have to like search for the name, I believe. But the cameos that you can see are the ones that people who requested it have made public. So we have ones that people wanted just personally for themselves that they're not sharing. So we have been a handful. So you might not get to see some of the ones we talk about because we do like certain props. If you feel confused that you don't see it, it's because it's a private video and we're not going to divulge all the information from it. But just
there's a lot of patrons out there. Not patrons. There's a lot of people out there on Cameo who are just like, hey guys, this is whatever. Thank you. And we make it fun. We make it an experience. And hopefully you guys love it. I think we've done about 15 so far. and it's been phenomenal.
Something like that, yeah.
Drew, thank you for being a patron. We got some special things happening, so you bear with it. If you just joined, you're probably going to be on the next postcard run, so hang tight with that. It's going to be coming.
Hi, Detroit.
Yeah. Oh, got to finish my train of thought before I lose it.
I know. I'm all over the place.
Days of the Dead, Las Vegas.
Are you okay?
We've made good friends. We've made friends with Tom Devlin and his crew. Tom Devlin and his Monster Museum in Boulder City, Nevada. Great group of guys and ladies. Talented, amazing folk. And they were kind enough to host our meet and greet. Well, Tom Devlin is one of the people who helped put on Days of the Dead, and he has a big table there. And they've invited us to vend and sign and do a little meet and greet at their table at Days of the Dead. So if you're going to Days of the Dead, we will have some merch. We're probably not going to be at the table all day because we're going to be walking around filming. But we're thinking probably the first 2 hours of each day, you'll be able to find us at Tom Devlin's Monster Museum's booth.
Yes. So we still want to go around and film everybody and say hello and get captures of everyone's costumes and things like that.
So if you're going, come and see us. Come say hi.
Yeah.
Dress as spooky as possible, because here's the thing. If you look spooky, you're going to be in the video. So be warned. And you're going to have to say something spooky, like Happy Halloween or something weird like that. All right, that's all I need to say.
We love putting you guys in the videos. We love, like, if we run into you and we're filming at a convention and you have a really cool costume, you're going in the video.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Grace asks, are you guys planning on visiting PA soon? Yes. Well, kind of. October. We're not going to be there for like a whole week. We're planning a road trip that's going to take us through Pennsylvania. So we're going to be flying through, driving through there at some point. If we can set up a meet and greet, that'd be awesome. Pittsburgh's my hometown. Love you, Pittsburgh. And I don't know. I think it'd be kind of appropriate to do a meet and greet in Pittsburgh somewhere, as long as things are safe.
I love that city. I think it's a beautiful city.
We'll figure out something. So it's coming.
Daniel,
I know, it's crazy.
I didn't expect much out of Pittsburgh when we went to visit your family, because we were visiting my in-laws for the first time for me. And it was also my first time in Pennsylvania. And I was just blown away with the city, with the landscaping of the city, like all the hills. Hello, Honduras! I would love to go back there and meet people. I think it would be like just like a stunning thing to do. There's so much history and beauty there. And hello, Mexico!
We love you guys.
We love you guys. We do.
We love the fact that so many of you folks are from all over the world.
I know. No, that's our Mio. We're trying to quit drinking things like sugary beverages such as soda. So we're trying out those things you get where you can flavor your water, little squeeze bottles. You know, there's no sugar in them. Hi, Australia! And, you know, it comes with a little bit of caffeine so we don't get so sleepy. But, oh, you're doing the tattoo. Oh, dude, I can't wait for the pictures. Yeah, so Michael Mueller is getting our logo tattooed on him, and I cannot wait to see what this looks like.
I don't even have the logo tattooed on me, so much respect, Michael.
How do you say that, Donald?
What's that?
Puyallup? Puyallup?
Oh, man.
Puyallup? Oh, what was the word we discovered I can't say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I keep saying it like it's successful, but it's not successful. It's succeed? No, it's susceptible. But I keep saying it like successful, and I can't say, you know how some people can't say aluminum? I have a really hard time saying susceptible. Susceptible?
Ken Fetter, thank you for PA. Really, Pittsburgh.
Thank you.
It's just what you have to say to explain to people abroad.
Puyallup.
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 All right, so no video came out today, obviously. I really try to get videos out every morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes that messes up. The video didn't come out today because sometimes we put out videos that are really long.
Yeah.
This one here has got a lot of
Took a longer
editing. It's got a
time.
lot of stuff. And so I'm hoping tomorrow morning when I'm done with this, when we're done with the
Oh
Grim Up All
yeah, you're
Night,
so awesome.
we'll go ahead and get it uploaded tomorrow morning. It's a good one. I'll give you this little hint. It's a whole bunch of famous graves in it.
Oh, dude, Tim. Like we were trying to get there for like the whole 50th thing, but it's just not working out with our scheduling, and like getting tickets was crazy. We weren't able to. We're gonna try to still be there during the month of October because I'm visiting my mom, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, can I tell him? Can I tell him my epiphany?
Sure. You got what? 4 minutes.
Okay.
Make it work.
Well, it's not really an epiphany, but we're going to be taking a trip during October up through would you call it the northeast?
Northeast. Just tell them how it is.
Okay. So the whole thing?
Go for it.
Okay. So we're going to be traveling from visiting in Orlando during October.
First week of October.
And we're going to go up the East Coast again.
Driving.
And we're going to go all the way up to Salem.
Possibly Stephen King's house.
Oh, possibly Stephen King's house and Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. And then...
hell, I don't remember that part.
A long drive back home.
Well, yes, of course, we're going to be driving home. So, while we're in Salem, if I can book him, I am going to contact one of the twins. That is one of the famous tattoo artists that does black work in Salem. I know his first name is Matt. I forget his last, Myers, I think. I want to say his last name is. And I'm going to get the, from Bram Stoker's Dracula, Lucy shrieking at the cross tattooed on my arm. I've been wanting this tattoo for a really, really long time. And if I can book him, I'm getting it done. And of course, we will do it as an episode because I would love the tour. Their tattoo parlor is very gorgeous. I forget the name of their tattoo parlor, but you know what? I'll tag everybody on Instagram and stuff like that, and you'll see.
We're building the road trip now.
If you know twins and Salem tattoo artists, you know who I'm talking about.
Once we get everything planned out, then we'll be able to figure out where along that route we can do meet and greets, and we'll see what we can make happen. Because it's not like we're like, oh, we're going to be rolling into your town. Let's do a meet and greet because people want to meet us. No, we want to meet you guys.
Of course, we're doing Hocus Pocus. We're doing Hocus Pocus. Yeah. I cannot go to Salem and not do Hocus Pocus. We're doing everything. We're doing the tourist stuff. We're doing the witch stuff. Oh,
Mr. Scott.
Well, I mean,
Michael Myers is a used.
He's pretty bloody, so that's not too far of a description to be accurate. If we're going that route, I wouldn't really lie and say you're wrong.
Definitely going to be doing. Thank you, Scott. Thanks, man. Thanks. We're going to be doing a meet and greet in Orlando, and we're going to be definitely doing one in Pittsburgh. Those are the two definite ones. I don't know yet about everywhere else. We'll find out.
Let me find who they were. I really should know this by now. Because I took a snapshot of
the Black Veil shop.
Work. Matthew Murray. I think it's the Black Veil tattoo shop, yeah.
Somebody said Academy Awards. The Oscars are tomorrow. Is anybody going to be watching them? We're going to be watching them. Why? Because they're the freaking Oscars. We love movies. And I know. But we're going to be watching it tomorrow because also we live here. And so deal with it.
I think it's Matthew Murray. And I believe it is is the name of the shop.
So we get a lot of asks about Spooky Empire in Orlando. We're not going to be at Spooky Empire next weekend. I don't know about Halloween weekend. Probably not.
Yes,
not that we don't want to be. It's just
the Black Veil tattoo
stuff going on. Oh, all right, guys. All right. Everything stops. It is time. Does everybody have the link to tonight's movie? Does anybody need any help finding it? Let us know now.
Yes, Ryan and Matthew Murray. And I am choosing Matthew because I feel like their artwork is a little different. And he is who I decided to go with. Hi, New Zealand!
Right, hold on. All right, Tubi. Yes, Tubi. Halt Estelle 7. So The link to tonight's movie is pinned to the top of the chat, as well as in the description of this video. It is on Tubi for free, which is where we're doing it. You do not need to open an account to watch it. If you have the movie, put it in. Let's watch it all together. All right. With that being said, everybody get ready. 3. One of these days, I'm going to flip this camera off. 2. I'm not going to do it today. 1. Hit play.
Get it? Get it?
Oh, that's good. I like that. And of course, there's commercials because, it's commercials. And of course, if you want to just watch the movie, you can at your own pace. You can hang out with us because we're just going to be talking and telling stories and just chit-chatting with you guys.
Hi, A. For the hair dye that I use when I dye my hair, so I bleach my hair very platinum blonde white. And I use Manic Panic. It's the jar, not the bottle, the jar of electric lizard. And my hair will glow under black light, which I used to use all the time in videos, but since we moved, I don't have a way to set up the black light yet. So one of these days, I'm bringing it back.
Honkity honk, the beep beep beep.
Hi. I love this movie. I feel like.
Oh. Is Alan in here as well?
Yeah.
Where you at, Alan? Are you still watching Mr. Alan Wolf, right?
Yeah, he's still in. Or should still be in. He was talking just a second ago. You know what? I've tried a lot of different brands with hair dye over the years because a lot of different brands have emerged. I got really excited for a couple of them and was just disappointed. And I always go back to Manic Panic because it never lets me down. But the jars, you have to get the jar color. The tubes are not what they're going to look like at all.
Alan Wolf, Michael, did you play Dark Shadows vinyl?
Not yet.
Not yet. We've been out a lot. I promise. So, some of you guys may know we have a PO box here in Hollywood.
Ooh.
And below, if you look at the links of all the different things where you can be a part of Grim Life,
I'm still hurt.
we have a PO box and it says, "Send us something strange and unusual." A lot of times people send us some really strange stuff, and it's much appreciated. I mean, it's Hollywood, Hollyweird after all.
We got a haunted item once.
We did. It's over there.
I know. She's beautiful.
It's weird. It's beautiful.
I love
it's
it.
spooky. Alan, I wanted to say thank you specifically because you sent us some pretty awesome things that Jessica and I have been looking for a while. And from different CDs, we collect horror soundtracks. And he sent us a few different CDs as well as things on vinyl. And we also collect laser discs. We have a working laser disc player.
And VHS player.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I just grabbed these because these are pretty freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, I didn't realize at first that this was the actual soundtrack to the Dark Shadows that Alan sent. And it's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So this is pretty phenomenal.
I did say haunted item, and I love her so much.
Jessica was looking for this forever. And
for the longest time, and I couldn't find it out here.
So this is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I haven't played it yet either.
And I do want to say this.
Ready.
I do want to say this to everybody out there who's watching. Not once do we
Coming, Lindsay.
we don't expect anything to be sent to us. We get asked a lot, "Hey, I'd like to write a letter to you. Can I send you something that I made?" Thank you, One Less Path. Thank you. Can I send you something I made? So we created a PO box, and people like yourself, Alan, and everybody else who's ever sent us anything, they watch our videos and they see that we like certain things and they think of us, so they send it. And sometimes it takes our breath away. Like this. Strange and unusual.
He's a little blown out because of the... There you go.
War of the Worlds on Laserdisc.
He's a Halloween gnome.
And The Raven on Laserdisc.
He was handmade. This is really well made. And his little butt.
Scott mentions Baby and a Ladder. Now, for those of you who've been around Grim Up All Night for a while, you may know that we have a Twitch account. We started messing around with Twitch gaming,
No, that's not the haunted item. That's something that Amy made, and I just love its face off.
Thank you, Kristen Prinzel.
I can't show the haunted item because it's delicate. It's made out of amethyst, and it's in pieces. So it is on the shelf, and I'm not going to move it. I don't have it secured yet. Sorry, go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember what I was saying. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Twitch. So it wasn't like we were trying to be Twitch streamers or anything like that. We're not young spring chickens like those young Twitchy people. We just looking for different ways to have fun.
There's people older than us that do Twitch.
Just
it's just
playing.
we just can't get the hang of it.
Obviously, we play mostly horror video games, so we figured it would be another way to just kind of give you guys a visual while we talk and just kind of hang out. We haven't done that in a while, so I don't know if we're going to. Some of you guys have sent us some pretty awesome horror games. Wait. It just dawned on me.
Alan, if we're ever in the area, you can count on it, honey.
Yeah. We pre-ordered Resident Evil Village. Baby. When we get Resident Evil Village,
that's right.
We should stream it and experience it together.
That would be
for the very first time. We're turning off all the lights, set up like this. You can watch the video game. You can see us, and we'll play Resident Evil Village.
Mortimer, if you have a haunted item you like to send, you're more than welcome to.
Yes. George S., the movie did start. The link to the movie is in the description below.
But it's okay if you're a little late because we just started it. We're only a few minutes in. Tramp stamp. If you're
6 minutes, 10
where
seconds.
we are in the movie and you want us to tell you where we are, just holler out tramp stamp and we'll tell you what minute and second we're coming up to.
Yeah, we ordered the Resident Evil Village Deluxe Edition, didn't we?
Yes.
So the one that we got,
stuff,
it has like a bunch of unlocked maps and characters, and I think it comes with a weapon. So the day that it comes, I don't know.
Doug, that's pretty correct.
I can't remember the day that it comes out, but we pre-ordered it through GameStop. Mm-hmm. So when we pick it up that night, we'll go live until we can't go live anymore, and we'll just play and have fun.
Aw, thank you, Hetty.
So Chris,
May 7th, Joey said.
May 7th. Okay, so we should be back by then. We'll have it and we'll be playing.
Baby in a ladder. Hello, Ohio.
And there's not going to be no baby on a ladder.
Screw that baby and that ladder.
Baby, Scott, man. Yeah. So I really wanted to play
the most disappointing game
Death Stranding. Like Death Stranding just seemed amazing to me, and I had fun until I encountered a ladder and a baby. Am I right? Yeah. So I am very lucky, Todd. Oh,
hi, Dustin. Hi, Sacramento.
Yes, Grace. We do have
Happy
a Twitch. The link is in the description below.
I should start a Victorian hair jewelry collection like Kat Von D has. I've never seen what her collection even looks like. Hi, Furious Al. Or Alabama, or AL, however you like to say that. Ooh, play with my hair some more. I like that. Happy birthday, Hattie! What is his new plans for a new tattoo? I don't think he has any plans, just me.
Do you want the God's honest truth? I have a lot of tattoos. Like, there's tattoos here. Look at this. Look, oh no, wait. Tattoo there.
I love that one. I think that's my favorite. You even got a tattoo on the back of your head, neck.
I really have.
On the neck, and he's got one right down here, and he's got one up across his belly, and he's got the chest tattoo, and he's got the arms.
I really have no desire to get another tattoo.
Back. You guys know these. These are my favorite, is the spider webs. I love the spider webs. They're my babies.
I really have no desire to get a new tattoo. Instead, I kind of want to take whatever money that I'd use towards a tattoo and put it towards traveling somewhere and seeing something and recording it.
I know. And now I'm like, I'm going to get a tattoo, and it's probably going to be really expensive. And I'm like scared about I haven't contacted them yet. So I don't know what they're going to quote me on a tattoo like that. I have no idea what tattoos cost, and I'm kind of scared what they're going to say. But I want it so badly. I'm going for it.
If I were to get a tattoo, it'd probably be here or somewhere up here.
Christmas present. I think you should get your throat done.
My throat.
I think he should have his throat done. I think he'd be really sexy with it. What was your first tattoo? I only have one baby tattoo.
My first tattoo was this.
It's like a Geiger-ish.
It's a
No,
bat.
the other one's a Geiger.
Yeah, these bat things. That's it. It's like three bats, bat and a pentacle.
This is the only thing I have. It's my little guy, my little moon.
Grace, is it McCaughey?
Where?
McCaughey? Grace McCaughey?
McCaughey.
Yeah. So we didn't really freeze. I'm just thinking. My brain just kind of fizzled out. May 7th or May 8th. We'll definitely be doing Resident Evil live with the Grimms.
Thanks.
So look out for that. And probably get a lot more. There's never enough time in the world to do everything. Even whenever you have all the time in the world, you don't have enough time. Hello, Iowa.
I like staying in the States when people say they're in a certain place. I love saying hello back with the location. I don't know why it always makes me really happy.
So George, how we do our watch parties is you technically need two different screens, George. One to watch us if you want to watch us, and the second one to watch the free movie that we provide. It's a link. You can have two screens and watch us and watch the movie. That's what we're doing. Or you can just hang out with us. We're watching the movie just behind there. Some people just want to hang out and talk. Mm-hmm. Some people they watch at their own pace.
We end up talking more to you guys than we do about making comments on the movie, but we're watching them. It's like we're watching the movie together. It's like you guys are in my house watching a movie with me, but the movie's more in the background and we're just having a good time hanging out and talking. That's how we kind of look at it. Like we're all watching the movie, but it's not like shh.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah. Hi, Kansas.
11 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, oddest motive. That's the oldest motive. That's the way to do it. You know, it's just kind of hang out.
I did fancy Josh Hartnett at one point because he did 30 Days of Night, which is amazing, and he's kind of like really hot in it. And then he did Penny Dreadful, where he was the werewolf, and he is handsome in that one.
My favorite Josh Hartnett movie.
I didn't like him when he was younger, though.
My favorite.
I wanted to smack him.
My favorite Josh Hartnett movie, and he was a tool in this one, was The Faculty, when he played the character Zeke and he had all the drugs in the pens, like that.
This is a good question that Jason Gwynn asks. Favorite John Carpenter movie?
Oh, snap, crackle, pop, Halloween.
It's gotta be Halloween.
Halloween, 100%. Die-hard Halloween fan. The second favorite one. Oh, man.
That's a hard question, too.
I just love them all. John Carpenter is one of my favorite directors.
That'd be funny, Coke. I can call him handsome because this man is beyond handsome. Yeah. It's like those cats. Like when they smell your foot or something, they're like, John Carpenter Vampires is great. You gotta love that one too. You know, if we ever meet John Carpenter, why can I not say his name right?
I don't know.
If we ever meet John Carpenter, my brain wants to mush it all together. Carpenter. What? Okay. Let's say that John Carpenter, Jesus Christ, was at a booth.
Okay.
Okay, right? And he had one 8x10 from every movie he's ever produced.
Why you do this to me?
Which one would you buy?
Why would you do this to me?
To have him sign.
Why would
Thank you, Richard.
So if John Carpenter...
You guys can answer this too. If John Carpenter had a booth at a Comic-Con and he had an 8x10 from every movie that he's ever made, which one would you buy to have him sign?
All right, so I'm going to tell you this. My two all-time favorite John Carpenter movies, Halloween and Escape from New York. Love them both. Now, if I had to, if John Carpenter was like, Michael,
Did he do Big Trouble in Little China?
He did.
Oh.
You can have one of these two. I would always pick Halloween. As much as I love Escape from New York, Halloween is just classic. It represents a horror movie I love.
Yeah.
It represents a director that I love. It represents a director that I love, and it represents a holiday that I love. So Halloween will always trump it. So, and I'm sorry, Scott, there's no Jason Voorhees holiday. There's a Friday the 13th, but you know what? Halloween is better than Friday the 13th. Scott.
Fighting words. Okay, so even if you have a poster, because we do have posters we want John Carpenter to sign, would you still go for the 8x10 of his, or would you choose Escape from New York because you have the poster?
Okay, now see, we have the big Mondo poster.
Yeah.
All right, which is almost the size of this thing.
Yeah.
I would have John Carpenter sign that. You're right. And then I would get an 8x10 of Escape from New York and have him sign that too.
And then I would probably choose one for myself. And knowing that we have the Halloween poster and you're going to get Escape from New York, I would probably get Big Trouble in Little China because I love his horror work. I love hardcore his horror work. But Big Trouble in Little China was probably the movie I watched the most repeatedly as a child. And we met James Hong last time we went to Spooky Empire. And that man is just after my heart because he is the sweetest to every single person he met. He gave you time to have conversation. He did character voices for you. He had personal conversations. He was just the sweetest. And I would probably have
Tramp stamps.
So I could have like a little collection next to him, having signed his 8x10. I would have to do Big Trouble in Little China right next to it.
There's another movie that John Carpenter did that was absolutely phenomenal. That wasn't horror. Assault on Precinct 13. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I love that movie.
So many good movies, man. What did you think of Escape from LA?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
So,
all right. My favorite non-horror character in cinematic history is Snake Plissken. Like, I wanted to be Snake Plissken so bad growing up that because of Snake Plissken, I love Kurt Russell. Like, Kurt Russell to me is like, Kurt Russell and Dennis Hopper are my two favorite actors. And Kurt Russell because of Snake Plissken.
Dennis Hopper?
Dennis Hopper's phenomenal.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, especially in the movie Blue Velvet. All right. If
Hey, Aaron, happy birthday! My chat is on a little bit of a lag here.
The Fog is phenomenal too. Of course.
So we have started to get our signatures up in the house of the 8x10s. We don't have all the posters or really any of the posters up yet because we still want to get some of them signed, hopefully at upcoming conventions. So stuff like that's going to remain in tubes until we collect all the signatures that we want on those.
13, 40. We have 15 of the 230.
Right. We discussed having them hung up behind us as well, but I think we're rethinking that only because we do our lives right here, and the light, I fear, would be damaging to have our prints up here right behind us.
No, it'll be fine. This light here?
Get stuck to the glass.
This thing here, this LED?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Scott. Michael Myers loves tallywhackers, FYI.
Tallywhackers!
I like how you spelled that. Because
right?
so you get around the thingamadoos. This thing here comes down and it goes with us to conventions, but I like the idea of like over here.
I mean, I do.
We're probably going to put other stuff here so you can see it. Cassia!
I have not seen that. Hausu from 1987.
I have not.
The other Japan horror gets like
one of my favorites.
Intense.
I think it's Japanese horror movies is a movie called. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, but I'm going to say it in such a cool way that you're not going to care I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm going to say it and bring it back.
I just got some really cool ones recently. Hi, Simon.
Grim Life ASMR.
I have not seen Hunter x Hunter. That sounds like fun.
One of my favorite, I do believe it's Japanese. Am I
pronouncing that correctly? I'm sorry.
One of my favorite Japanese horror movies is a movie called Kuroneko. 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 You can get it on Criterion Collection. It's phenomenal.
I have House 2. I believe I just got House 2 from CD Trader here in Los Angeles.
You did not.
No, I think I did.
You didn't get House 2.
It's a Japanese. Yes, I have it over there. I'm pretty sure I got it.
Right, House and House 2?
I don't have House. I have House 2.
Well, House and House 2
It's a
are
Japanese
American
movie.
horror movies.
They're done after Japanese movies, the Japanese originals. Just like The Ring was done after Asian films.
They're horror comedies here in America.
Not in Asia.
All right.
Yeah. They're grim. They're very grim. But also what I was able to pick up over the weekend was Vampire Hunter D and Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. And I am like the happiest little like fangirl right now because I got to find those and some other Japanese goodies. I really, really love a lot of this stuff.
Daniel was asking, this is a 6 foot by 3 foot, and it's not a frame. It's actually a what do you call this? A vinyl banner.
Yeah.
This is
It's
what
an
we
outdoor banner.
Yeah, this is what we take with us whenever. So it comes down off the wall whenever we're traveling and we're going to be doing like a meet and greet or something like Days of the Dead.
I have not seen That Scared Jessica to Death. That sounds amazing.
I didn't show anybody this.
What?
Or did we show it to
What?
him? Jason Voorhees says Pumpkinhead. You guys didn't see our newest edition, did you?
No, they didn't. I got something in today too. Oh, I need to put that on a head thingy.
Oh, man.
I haven't watched the original Westworld yet. I want to do that because we started watching the remake.
Are you guys ready for this? This is probably the most insane Trick or Treat Studios mask in existence, in my opinion. So Jessica and I are going to be doing a filming locations video for this movie. Look how massive this thing is. It's the Pumpkinhead Trick or Treat Studios mask. It's look at this between us both.
Cool bird dog. It's huge. It's so big.
Right?
Oh, that's a gorgeous picture too. Michael has a picture of him wearing it because it's that big.
I love these damn masks.
I actually got in
Like, what is this?
where is that? That came in today.
It's right over there above the candy wrappers.
Oh, I thought you would have put it on a form.
Stressed Panda says it looks like me? What kind of crap is this? Jason Voorhees, it is pretty freaking phenomenal. We got that from Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. It does kind of look like E.T. in steroids. Pumpkinhead is an amazing movie.
I get this one today for a freaking bargain, you guys. I don't know how, but I snagged this for $10 because I am like a thrift hunter when it comes to things that I really want and getting it for as cheap as possible because I broke. So I'm not going to tell you who, but go ahead and shout out what this is from. I know he's not on a form yet, so he's a little funny to hold up and he looks weird. Tell me who this is. Tell me who this is. Dude, I'm such a bargain hunter. It's crazy. And I love that some of you guys knew exactly like right out who it is. I'm actually going to put them on a form. Give me that.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
AJ Mason said it right. That's right.
Boom.
Nightbreed.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, Holly says it too. Boone.
Boom.
See, some of you guys know the stuff.
I think we have the right friends. Cabal, yes. And in some places it
Thank
was
you,
called
Todd.
Cabal.
Hellraiser versus Nightbreed. Pick one. Why would you ask that, Jason? That's like, do you want to drink gold or do you want to drink gold? They're both phenomenal.
Right?
I would have to say Hellraiser.
Oh my god, some of the scenes in Hellraiser when he's coming back to life kind of from absorbing the people that she's killed, like the special effects on that alone like should make those series. Are they Criterion? Is Hellraiser Criterion?
No.
They really freaking should be.
So, in the same vein as Nightbreed, have you guys seen a movie directed, written by, well, one of the guys was Adam Green. It's called Digging Up the Marrow.
That's a good one.
It's a great one starring Ray Wise.
Yes, we're on a commercial break right now. I think I'm going to have to put a... Oh, he looks so weird on a form. because it's like a half face. I might have to get the smaller ones because it just looks weird.
Somebody just asked about Mortal Kombat. Yeah,
Okay,
we
there we
watched
go.
Mortal Kombat last night, actually. And we both enjoyed it. But to be honest, I was a little disappointed in it.
I love the
It seemed
energy.
very hokey to me.
Mm,
I think I might like the original one a little bit more.
yeah.
The original Mortal Kombat.
I like Mortal Kombat. I like what they've done with it as a modern film, and I'm really looking forward to what they're going to be doing for the sequel, which is what I feel they're gearing up to. I hope it has better energy. The energy was good. The story was good. I like the plot and all that stuff. But the second one better bring it, because the original Mortal Kombat, it had that energy, especially with the soundtrack, that you just were like...
Oh, that's assuming they're
Like,
going to make
okay,
a second one.
Now we're rating. You know, like, no, it was good.
Well,
like, the energy of the first one was, like, so tight.
My biggest problem with the new Mortal Kombat was Sonya Blade, believe it or not. I thought she was too frumpy.
You kept calling her frumpy.
Yeah, like Sonya Blade in the original Mortal Kombat, she was badass. She was hot.
Yeah.
And
true.
this one here, I was just kind of like,
I mean, she was cute.
she was cute, and I don't mean it to
No.
I don't mean it to make like, oh yeah, she was hot, she was not hot, she was whatever. But in the original Mortal Kombat, Sonya Blade in the movie, she was badass. This one, she just kind of,
We have been
her
married
character pittered out for me.
coming up on 4 years. We celebrate our anniversary on May 1st. I just had my birthday on April 3rd. Thank you very much. You guys were amazing. We went live that night, and I love you guys so much. Good night, Scott.
Good night, Scott. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Our anniversary
dear
is
sir.
May 1st. And we'll have been married for 4 years, together for 5.
Oh. Do you guys want to know a little secret? You guys want to know a little secret? You guys want to know a little secret? Want to know a little secret?
Oh, thank you, Paul.
What
From
is...
Argentina.
Hello, Argentina. Hi, guys from Argentina. Thanks very much for bringing back to my childhood the video,
Oh,
The
the
Raft.
Raft.
Oh,
Yeah.
hopefully you can do the locations of
Happy Spooks Bird.
One Dark Night or The House from Hell Night. I'm a fan of slashers 80s.
I am going to
Paul?
screenshot that one.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Ah! I did it wrong.
I am a big fan of deep cut videos. Yes, I promise you at some point we're going to be doing a Nightmare on Elm Street. We're going to be doing more Halloween stuff, but I'm going to be doing a lot of deep cut
Spook-iversary.
horror movies. All right.
Good night, Scott. Hi,
So be
Scotland.
prepared. You're going to be happy with that. Shoot, look at that. I forgot what I was going to say.
A secret?
Yes, we have a Twitter account. Ooh, Twitter.
That's not the secret.
Okay, so
Hi, UK.
sometimes things happen and I go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah.
Don Coscarelli, the guy who made Phantasm and Bubba Hotep, watched our video on Bubba Hotep filming locations, and he retweeted it saying, hey, Grim Life guys, us, did a video on the
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep location. And
That's so
he
wild.
said, great video, sad story, because
Yes,
the place
that was
burned down.
awesome. Really quickly, someone asked if we would do a video on the original Michael Myers house if it's still standing, and we did actually.
Mhm.
We did a video on that one a little over a year ago.
Yep. Mhm. We'll probably go back and do it again.
Yeah.
There's the Myers house as it stands in Pasadena. Right behind it is a museum called the Sugar Mint Gallery, and right now that Sugar Mint Gallery has a art exhibit for the TV show Dexter going on. So we're going to go checking that out soon. I'm just throwing everything at you.
Dun, dun, dun,
Thank you,
dun,
Trash
dun,
Panda.
dun, dun. I still
We're proud
have
of
the original Mortal Kombat soundtrack from when I was younger. Like I rocked that soundtrack out. I loved it. Hey, Stevie.
I'm thinking of cocaine, not Twitter. Yes, cocaine is illegal pretty much everywhere.
We had a lot of fun with you guys on the live at the Clown Motel. If you guys missed that video, you can still go back and see it because we went live there. But I'm not sure if we ran into any spirits. We keep getting asked if everyone followed us home or followed us into our hotel room. And we passed
Have a good
right
night, Grace.
we were gonna stay up and do like, ghost hunting in our room throughout the night, and we both passed right out when we got.
We did a lot of driving.
We did a lot of driving. We had just come off of doing some filming and had our very first official meet and greet out in the Tom Devlin Monster Museum. And we were up super, super early, and I wasn't feeling well that day.
Can't tell you too much about it, but some of you, show of virtual hands, who remembers a couple weeks ago whenever Jessica and I were talking about how we're going to be in a movie? That we were going somewhere to film a movie where we were going to be doing a cameo and dying in said movie. Who remembers that?
Fear Factory.
Yes,
yeah,
Mortimer,
man.
yes. So we did those scenes and we died in a movie on film.
It is 9 p.m. in California.
Mm-hmm. So that is going to be coming out. I'm going to guess probably sometime between July and October.
Crashers, if we're ever in the UK, we have not been there yet. It is one of our long-term bucket lists.
What's that?
It will happen, going to the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We want to go to the UK. We have a lot of friends there and do all the videos. Oh, my God.
Now.
We would never sleep.
Yeah, jeez.
We would never sleep. We'd be
if I could, I would never
time.
sleep.
No.
Right now, our trip to California, to San Francisco, not only are we doing the taping for the TV show on the 30th, that's when we're doing the taping for the show, April 30th. But we're also going to be doing a video on the Winchester Mystery House. We're going to be doing the filming locations for The Birds.
We cannot say the name of it yet.
Filming locations for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and a bunch of other stuff. For the movie?
Yes.
Yeah. So
we can't share the information yet.
Aside from what you guys already know, we can't share anything else. We did film a whole bunch of behind-the-scenes footage of the movie being made. And let me tell you this. You're going to crap your pants when we finally release this footage.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. It was so much fun to shoot, and it actually went a lot faster than I expected to. Dane Thrush, I got purple. I got my green purse from a company called Love, Pain, and Stitches. They are very hard to get. They sell out almost instantly. You got to watch their Instagram because that's the only place where they post. And then once they go live with their items, a lot of people jump on them immediately. So it took me a year before I got my first one because it was that hard to get them. But you can get them on like eBay and Mercari and places like that. They run about $100.
Hitchhiker says hi from our old homestead, Savannah.
Hi,
if I may ask, I'm going to take a moment here. Hitchhiker, what are you doing in Savannah? Are you going to school at SCAD? Are you living there? Have you lived there all your life? I'm just reaching out, just curiosity.
Curious. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Joey F says, can there be a meetup at Winchester? Ha, 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 ha. Probably not, because I don't think that they would be okay with that. They seem pretty strict on what they're doing. We're trying to make something special happen, and I'm hoping to hear back on Monday about the Winchester Mystery House, about something. So, fingers and bones crossed. I mean, if they say, hey, this is awesome, you guys can do that, maybe I'll I don't know if they will, because it's a business. We'll see. Michael, I showed several people I know you on the movie She's Out of My League. Yes, She's Out of My League. I am in a couple scenes of that movie.
Hey, Joseph. See, now I got just Mortal Kombat stuck in my head, and I'm like raving out in here.
The Whaley House in San Diego at some point, we're making it down that way. So I didn't think that this was going to be this way, but when we went live, when we were at the Clown Motel and we went live inside the cemetery at night.
I have not smoked cigars.
We just had two flashlights. We just roamed around in the dark and just kind of talked. And we had some fun, and there were some freaky moments. But it seems like you guys really enjoyed and we didn't really do any ghost hunting, but it was like you just really enjoyed being in that moment. So we're going to try to do some more things like that.
So really quickly for so-called cigars, I lived in St. Charles and St. Louis, Missouri, and Independence was not very close for us, so I never really got to go there. I maybe did like a school field trip in elementary or something like that, but I never really got to go. I like Ghost, the band.
Mortal Wombat. Stoner Cat said that.
Wombats.
It's been a
What
long.
did you ask me about wombats the other day? You thought they were a type of bat?
I didn't know what the hell a wombat was.
They're cute little. They're land creatures. They're like a ground hamster.
Hello, Ohio. Meet
Nothing
up.
but trouble is awesome.
Eastern Bushy Tail meetup in Pittsburgh at the Monroeville Mall.
Hello, Ohio.
So I haven't decided yet where we're going to do the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania meetup. It will be sometime in mid-October. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area, Pennsylvania, or the tri-state area, I should say, be ready for that because we're going to be driving through. We're going to be filming some stuff. I was just thinking this.
Hello,
right?
India. How are you?
So one of the things that we could do while we're driving up the East Coast for the Halloween season, we're going to be encountering different haunts along the way.
Oh, of course.
So we could be driving and
Stopping
filming
at
during the
haunt.
day, and then at night, each night on the trip, possibly doing a different haunt.
Different haunted house.
So we can reach out to these different places and say, hey, this is what we're doing.
That would be so much fun.
And then film in each one.
By the time we got to Salem, we would smell like a haunted house.
Yeah.
Our car would smell like a haunted house. Oh my goodness. So we have someone watching here from India right now, and they're being hit really, really heavily with the coronavirus wave. And I just want to know how y'all are doing. And our love is going out to you guys. Please, please be safe. And I hope that you're well.
Much respect out there in India, wherever you are. And hopefully you guys are safe.
Hi,
I know different parts of the world keep changing and getting worse and getting better. Just no matter where you're at, just be safe and be respectful of those around you. That's all that really matters. Just be respectful who's in your bubble. Somebody says the Hollywoodian? Hollywood. Is there going to be a meetup in Hollywood soon?
Oh.
We've talked to a few different people, and we're trying to organize something here in Hollywood very, very soon. It won't be till probably around end of May. But we got some things in the works, so be ready for that. Honk, honk. Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
We're smack dab in Hollywood, man. We moved right into the thick of it.
We walk out our front door and there's the Hollywood sign.
There's Hollywood, yeah. We're in Hollywood proper, I would say. Like, we're 2 blocks off of Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're a block from Hollywood Boulevard.
Thank you.
And Mr. Scott, what's he say?
Something so sweet.
Keep helping the channel, guys. It's stupid expensive for the channel to keep up with the millions of other channels. Happy Halloween, Art, Amy, Elvis, and all the other OG people. Okay, guys, I'm gonna talk about this. Like, thank you, Scott, and thank you, everybody. Me personally, I always feel bad plugging our stuff. And we've encountered so many other people that said, don't feel bad. This is what you guys do. You guys put a lot of stuff in it, a lot of time, and we do. And we absolutely love you guys. We do this full time.
It's true.
We do this 100% full time. And I still feel bad. Not bad, but I feel I want to say self-conscious.
Ali, those are coming. Calico Ghost Town is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always feel awkward saying, hey guys, if you like the channel, if you like what you see, donate, help out.
Yeah. Because we see your names, when you buy merchandise and stuff like that. So we know you're pitching in, so and helping and everything.
We try really hard to make it worth it. Like, if you love it, by all means, like, every single penny, every single thing that's sent to our P.O. box, we read it. We use it. It goes into admission. It goes into tickets to go here or gas to go here. If you guys want, and it means the world to us, super chat, make a donation,
PayPal, Venmo,
join our Patreon where you can get postcards handwritten from us. Go to grimlifecollective.com. buy a t-shirt. Tell your friend. Tell your grandma.
I love grandmas.
I want your grandma to watch our video more than I want you
I
to
want
watch
grandma
it.
to wear a t-shirt.
Right? If you get a t-shirt for your grandma and you send us a picture of your grandma wearing a t-shirt,
Even if it's your t-shirt,
we'll send you a Grim care package of some sort.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. But put your grandma in one of our t-shirts and we'll send you something
we want to see
that you'll regret.
We want to see horror-loving grandmas.
And then also our cameo.
Yes, Cameo. We can now do personalized video messages.
And we're all about making it fun.
We like props.
Yeah. You guys know us by now.
Props are fun, man. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! See, look. Now I can't even like...
You guys want to know something fun?
Dun, 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 dun.
Who here is a Patreon? Who here belongs to our Patreon club? Show of virtual hands. I'm going to tell you guys this.
Oh, that's hot.
Mr. From SGT Mac, you donated, homie.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you, SGT Mac.
Thank you, Bob. You know what? When we hit
Have a good night,
100,000
Charles.
subscribers, we're going to do a big giveaway.
Yes, it's coming up. We're almost
Yes.
at 90,000. So when we hit 100,000,
We
it's going
got
to come.
some things that have been donated to us from some other small companies. We're going to reach out and see if we can't get maybe some other people involved. We're going to put some things in from us directly to you guys. We're gonna make it big.
So I just want to tell you guys this. I'm not even kidding. Jeffrey, happy Halloween from Massachusetts. Stay spooky. Love you guys. Thank you. All you Patreon guys
Crashers
that donate, whether it's $1 or more. When we booked the Clown Motel and when we made that trip, the couple of days before that, I transferred those donations to our account and used that money to book that. It's not cheap to stay at that place.
No.
It's like $122 a night is what it cost for that room. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying like, we rely on you guys to do that.
We put in our own.
We put in everything we have into these trips.
The car.
We drive our
gas.
car. If something happens,
yeah.
You guys specifically helped make that particular video happen.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know. If that comes across right, and hopefully that comes across right. So thank you, and you're welcome.
Hello, Estonia.
And here's the most important thing. The most important
exotic.
The most important thing is this. Let's say every single one of you guys went away tomorrow and nobody watched Grim Life Collective anymore. We'd still be doing this. We'd still be putting out the videos. We'd still be traveling to all these places because this is something that Jessica and I absolutely love to do.
So someone asked a really good question, and it shocked me at first, and then I was like, "Oh, I know who," and it was
Thank you, Cadams.
Stephen King or Clive Barker, and I say Clive Barker.
Okay. Stephen King is more mainstream than Clive Barker. He's more of a household name. I'm going to say that.
Thank you, Robert. Hi.
Thank you, Robert Blick. Happy Halloween. I have pictures of my yard display if you would like. I am.
Oh, you already got your yard going?
You better.
Well, he's been hard at work on it. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, you made us some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Stephen King is more of a household name than Clive Barker is. With that being said, Stephen King, I can't read Stephen King.
Well, okay, movies.
I love Stephen King's movies. He has more movies and more adaptations from his books than Clive Barker does.
I still think I'm going to say Clive Barker for me.
I love Clive Barker.
Yeah.
I love the grittiness, how raw Clive Barker's writing can be. I can actually read Clive Barker's books and be enjoyed. Stephen King, his books can get a little long-winded for me, but I love the adaptations
I grew
of his
up reading Anne Rice. No one is long-winded like Anne Rice is. Doug would like to know what model drone we use because they love the shots that we did at the ghost town.
Thank you. So we shoot everything. Our drone footage is a DJI Mavic Mini.
Mr. Adventure, we don't even
It's a small
own
little
a Chucky
thing.
doll.
It's a small little drone, and I love that thing.
So
and I practice flying it so I can try to get as smooth shots as possible. So that means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you, M.
I will take a screenshot of that RGV210.
What's
and
that?
I will look that up. He just told about a lady who was murdered here in LA in the 40s, so I'm going to look it up.
Okay, excellent.
I don't know if there is an upgrade from the drone we have. At the time we got it, it was like the top of the line, kind of.
Well,
I think
it's still pretty good. They released another one, DJI Mavic 2. Our drone, it doesn't have that follow feature where you can set it and it just follows you. So everything that we do is manual. All those shots is just... I practice trying to get... I don't want to fly the drone for whatever. I try to do it for establishing shots to just kind of show everything and be as cinematic as possible. I was joking with our friend Scott the other day. I was talking with him, and I told him, we got...
that is true.
We technically use 4 different cameras now for our videos.
Mm-hmm.
We use the drone for aerial shots, establishing shots.
Mm-hmm.
We use a Canon G7X Mark II for a lot of for the majority of everything. If the scene is too dark,
I love this movie.
Then we use our cell phones, which are iPhone 12 Pro Maxes, beautiful in low light. And then we just got this. It's a GoPro 7 White, which we're going to start messing around with, especially when we go up to San Francisco. And just trying to do different things. We're always looking for different ways to tell the story.
Awesome. Crunch.
So,
really quickly, I do want to talk about a comment from Dusty Blue. He says,
Antonio, thank you.
I live in our motorcycle shop. As a business co-owner, I'm pretty flushed for petty cash, so all I can do is comment. And, because not everybody can donate, and we understand that too. And that's one of the reasons why we know during times like this, especially, we are going through a pandemic. We kind of feel weird, like pushing for things like that.
Yeah.
And just watching our videos, even if you just have our videos playing in the background while you're at work, at home or anything like that, and commenting and liking our videos is in tremendous help. It helps us tremendously to get the numbers up on our videos, especially if it's like a video you've rewatched. Like, it's a weird algorithm of how they take that into consideration. So, like, that helps tremendously from you guys. Like, just the number game, how that goes, is a huge help. Well,
YouTube is a math problem. It's an algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put a video up, and you guys might know this, and I'm sorry if I'm speaking to the choir. If you put a video up and 10 people watch it, maybe 20 people are going to see it. If you put a video up and 1,000 people watch it, well, now YouTube looks at it and goes, wait a second, there's a lot more people than usual watching this video. So then they start sharing it in other people's feeds.
Mm-hmm.
If you pull up YouTube and it says recommended videos, that's not by accident. When I put a video up at the very, very end of the screen, you might say, like, if you watch our videos to the very end, which I hope you do.
Yes.
If you watch our videos to the very end of the video, you'll see two
thank you, Shannon.
2 other videos that you can possibly watch,
Thank
like
you so
recommended.
much.
That's not by accident. So when I post that video, this is what I see. Post or show the latest video.
Cody's name?
And then the other one is show the video that the person who's watching it will most likely watch. It's weird.
Who's Cody?
Let's see. What did he say? Jess, what was Cody's name? I know I'm talking all over the place. I'm so sorry.
I don't remember who Cody is.
So Daniel Beckham says, Michael, capitalized, why don't you use a selfie stick on some of your videos? I don't like them. I don't like seeing people use them.
You can see them in your shots too.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like seeing people use them at all. And
it was Dusty Blue was his name. Dusty Blue.
My personal thought process is this. If I could tell the story... How do I say it? This might be one of the reasons why you're in our videos a lot.
What?
I have two rules whenever I shoot a video. One, show my face as less as possible.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Seriously?
You should hear my voice and you should see what I'm showing you more than anything.
I love your voice.
So, like,
It's distinctive.
my face, me talking, isn't the story, but the ghost town of Rhyolite is.
Oh, true.
So you need to see that more than my face. You can hear my narration, but there's that.
Thank you, Jesse.
And then the other one is I do whatever I can to keep that camera out of my hands. You don't want to see this. You don't want to, move around. If I put if I hold the camera and I'm walking and I'm showing you, you're going to see a bunch moving, right? But if I set that camera down, then all of a sudden that shot becomes more cinematic than anything else. Scott.
Thank you, Dusty
and
Blue.
Dusty Blue, thank you.
Yes. But like in all seriousness, it don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Because you're numbered. If you go back to one of our videos and watch it a lot because that's your favorite video, every single one of those views does count. Like if you watched one of our videos more than once, every single time you watch it counts. Oh, thank you, Nelly.
Yeah. So somebody asked, when people donate money on YouTube, does YouTube take a count? They do take a cut. They take a 30% cut.
30%.
They take a 30% cut.
Yeah.
That's why we also listed like a PayPal option.
Yeah.
But it's a lot easier to do group chat. And I think it's kind of cool because there's all kinds of colors and it kind of reminds me of a Jerry Lee Lewis.
The unboxing videos. Yeah.
Telethon.
Really quickly.
I'm very long-winded and rambly.
I want to talk to Nayeli.
Thank you, Nayeli.
Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. The Horrorville pop-up shop. Okay, so this has been a really big thing happening here in LA. This pop-up shop is amazing. We've been able to make it to Spooksy Boot, not as a vendor, but just attendees, and we've been able to meet people there. We really badly want to vend at Horrorville pop-up shop, either as a guest or just as a basic vendor. But every time they have them, we are out of town.
Yeah.
We are waiting so badly for our dates to match up so we can be a part of that because it looks amazing.
Crashers asks if this behind me right here is a flag or what is it?
Feel free to contact Horrorville, by the way, and tell them you want to see us there as guest speakers because they might listen to you. Yeah,
that's phenomenal. If you guys want us to be somewhere, contact a spooky place next to you and say, hey, bring these people. Yeah, we will go.
If there's a convention that happens close to you, or even if any convention that you're going to be attending,
Jerry Lewis,
and you're like, man, I wish Grim Life Collective could be one of the people here, contact them and say and request us for it because a lot of times that's how things happen.
49 minutes.
We could contact them and say, hey, we want to be a guest at your convention, as like a guest speaker or as a guest, what do they say? They just call them guests, don't they? Yeah. So, but a lot of times they listen to the people attending instead of the people who want to come. So
good night, Scott.
If you contact
thank you. The people at Horrorville.
Yeah, Horrorville, Days of the Dead. There's so many I can't even think of the names now. But all the horror conventions. And drop our names, they may listen to you and actually get in touch with us. But us trying to get in touch with them is very difficult. Tag us in their stuff and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Monster Palooza, all that stuff. Yeah. Horror Hound Fest.
Basically, if there's a horror convention, we want to be there. Basically, if there's a horror convention, we want to be there. Now, somebody asked about I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. Asked about the banner, and I did say it in the past, and I'll say it again. It is not in the merch store.
SimCon.
it's a vinyl banner that we printed up for whenever we do shows or do meetups.
So you'll see us while you're in the crowd.
And while we're home, we just hang it on the wall because we're like, that'd be kind of cool to have during a live video.
Clive Barker's going to be there. Ooh. Ooh. We have met Clive Barker once.
Yes, in Orlando.
He's very sick.
So did you guys know Ray Silva Jr., a.k.a. Jukebox, says, can you guys visit the Burnt Offering film location? It's funny you say that because Burnt Offering was filmed outside of San Francisco, near that area,
thing.
A place called the Dunsmuir Mansion.
I love this scene
And
in 30 Days a Night.
The Dunsmuir Mansion was also the funeral home in the movie Phantasm. Yes, Jesse, huge H.R. Geiger fan.
This is a really, really good scene. I love this scene.
Crashers, yeah. Make it a flag. It would be a top seller. I don't know.
I didn't know people did stuff like that.
It's called the Dunsmuir Mansion.
I don't think I've seen Burnt Offerings.
Jimmy Hammond. So my girlfriend and I love you guys so much, and you guys are you guys going to have a meetup at Universal Studios? We live right here in Studio City. Studio City. That yeah.
Prism. I haven't heard of Prism.
I'm sure we'll have something soon. We are pass holders for Universal City for Hollywood, Universal Hollywood. So we'll have something.
The scene is the girl walking down the street, and it looks like everybody's abandoned, and she's trying to call people out, and the vampires are circling around waiting for her to call out more people, and then the main vampire is like, God. No God. It's a great scene. It's amazing.
How many people want that as a flag?
A flag.
Or a banner?
I don't know. Yes, that we're on the same scene. Yes. No God. Oh, like little flags for your car? Or like flags. I have no idea.
And a flag for
We need to get bumper stickers and stuff like that. There's so many different merchandising ideas we really want to do. We really, really, really want to do.
Sorry, watching the scene.
I did not know the main vampire in this, and I forget his full name, is oh shoot. Now I forgot her name. Morticia from the Addams Family movie.
Angelica Houston.
Angelica Houston. Mm-hmm. That's her brother.
Somebody asked if we were bringing back the Grim Life Zone t-shirt. Well, so.
Oh, that's right. We had that for a very short time.
Before we had our official website, we were using a company called Spreadshirt, which so many YouTube content creators use.
Yes, thank you.
And it really made us angry. So we had that shirt on there where you can get a t-shirt saying the Grim Life Zone. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing. If you buy a t-shirt off of something called Spreadshirt for any kind of merch from any YouTube content creator from Spreadshirt, if it's a $20 item,
oh, thank you,
that content creator only gets $2. The rest of that goes towards the production and stuff. So we hated that idea. We felt that if you guys were going to buy something to support the channel, then that money should really go to support that channel. So we decided to scrap all that, including that design, because it was a weird design. And all the t-shirts, all the stickers, everything that is on our official website is sitting to the left of Jessica.
Jimmy, if you got a tattoo, that would be really awesome. One of our other followers, Michael Mueller, is getting in the process, which is really, really cool.
We print and make all of that stuff, and we have it over there organized. And whenever somebody orders it, we pack it up our shelf, we pick it ourselves, and then we ship it out to you guys. It all goes towards the channel.
So when we order the shirts also, they just come packed in a basic, ordinary cardboard box. I have to go through, clean each one of them. I do not wash them beforehand. So you might see some marks from when they're heat pressed. There's like a square sometimes that you can notice.
I'm glad you like it.
That's just from the heat press. So, that's a part of the process. It does come off. But I go through, I lint brush every single t-shirt. I fold them and I pack them in the plastic bags they come in. I slap the size on them and I organize them. We ship to the whole entire world.
Yes. UK, anywhere you want. And we get a lot of people saying, hey, like April, my three loves.
I ship the orders.
April, my three loves says coffee mugs. We don't do coffee mugs because Most places like that, if
That's
you were to
pretty cool,
you get it from a
Jesse.
coffee mug, it comes from a printing website.
Yeah.
So everything that we have printed ourselves, and we hold on to them until some. So we invest in it. We put all the money to make it, and then we hold on to it and sell it. We take it with us. We took it to the meetup at Tom Devlin's.
I'm going to tell you now, Joey F. The green are selling out really, really fast, and we don't know when we're going to do another order because we're dropping our current printer because they
dropped the ball.
They dropped the ball real hard on one of our last orders, and we just can't.
The monster greens were phenomenal. And
love it.
So let me run this by you guys.
We go up to a 4X in every shirt we have. So in the glow-in-the-dark shirts, we go up to a 4X.
April says she would love the coffee mugs. Maybe we'll do something like that, like around like the holiday season or something.
Yeah.
But I have a question. So we've been debating this idea, and this was Jessica's idea. Right now we have the glow-in-the-dark T-shirt, which is the Grim Life logo. This logo on the T-shirt, like right here, it's glow-in-the-dark. We have the Halloween orange, and then we have the monster green, which absolutely has been like flying off the shelves.
Beautiful.
We've been debating with the idea of just keeping the logo and just changing the colors and adding some things. For instance, like we would have like a Christmas T-shirt and maybe put like a little Santa hat on the Grim Goal. For Halloween, there might be some pumpkins around it. We'd change little things about the Grim Goal.
We're undecided at this point because it takes so long to get all this made. And by the time we want to place an order, we're like, crap, we should have started this a long time ago.
See, so many people want coffee mugs. Maybe we'll do coffee mugs.
Maybe we could do like a limited run kind of a thing. So for stuff like that, I think we would probably do like very limited run if it was something like coffee mugs, because that's going to take up a lot more space than just, and also we do this out of our home and I don't have a lot of space because we live in a small 1-bedroom. So everything is basically stored in our living room. We just don't have enough space.
I've always had this. So every year we do a Halloween special where one day a year that video changes. The intro changes, the music changes.
Oh, the website is just grimcollective.com.
Grim Life Collective.
What'd I say?
Grim Collective.
Grimlifecollective.com is where you can go and see our merch.
Yeah, magnets are going to be coming. Pins are going to be coming.
Oh, I really want to get into pins.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's coming.
Good night, kitty.
And it's just getting to them and making them happen. And now we have a lot more time for that. So who's saying goodnight?
Kitty.
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 Kidney Mura. Mura. Love you guys. So tired. Logging off. Good night. Sweet dreams. Let the bed bugs bite. Not saying that you have bugs. I shouldn't say that. Happy nightmares.
Mortimer, I don't know about sizes. They call them unisex, but they're basically a men's t-shirt. So like most women would wear like a small. But as far as sizes go, I don't know. Like whatever your basic go-to size in a t-shirt is, that is the size you would order.
Can we make booty shorts that say bad booty?
I want to make booty shorts. I want booty shorts. I want them. I want to make so much stuff. I want to have like a whole printing press at home. I'm going to slap Grim Life all over everything.
So SoCal Cigars got the green shirt. It is awesome.
Thank
I love
you.
that green.
I do too. It's gorgeous. Spooky booty shorts, yes.
Mellow tea, yellow.
I have
Welcome to the party.
a Cricut printer. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet.
Somebody asked if we had one.
Yeah.
We don't know how to use it. Yeah.
I don't even have it out of the box. I do not know how to use it. Hi, Detroit. I want to do wax letter stamps too. I want to do everything. We have grand plans for everything, but making videos frequently enough to keep us afloat takes up all of our time.
Yeah.
So that's why things like donations and buying merchandise, etc., are so important, because we really can't ever take time off. We can't rest. You know, it's really hard to get things in and made But we have plans for so much.
And we're having so much fun doing it. It doesn't feel like
fun.
work.
We're
like,
not stressed. We're not like, oh my God, how am I going to pay my next bill? I mean, like, we're not rolling in it by any means, but like we're able to get by right now. Moo-moo?
Outsourced volunteer help. You know, Daniel, we've been debating this as things go. Like, sorry, so, oh, geez. You really can't tell. We sent out a stack of Patreon postcards that was that thick the other day, and all that stuff was handwritten. And I'm not complaining. It's not a complaint. But man, do your hands start hurting after you write them. So we're doing fine now, but we entertained the idea the other day. We were writing these notes to people and writing your names if you're a patron.
We got like a personal assistant.
And we're like, man, someday we might not be able to do this. Like,
yeah, the editing takes a long time.
The realization of sometimes we'll drive for 17 hours, get somewhere, film something, and then get back in the car and drive so we can be 2 states away the next day.
Yeah, we have.
I love driving.
We have 8x10 prints on the website that we are offering.
Writer's cramp.
And we will sign them. And if you want, we will personalize them to you as well. You can select that from the drop-down menu. My
favorite thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not a poster; it's an 8x10. You know, classic picture size. We automatically sign them, but you can also have it personalized to you. It says personalized and unpersonalized, and you just put in the note what you want us to say or write or anything like that, or any message that you want to tell us. Ha! Yeah, I have girly handwriting. Oh, I have messy girly handwriting. I don't like my handwriting.
And she says I have a serial killer handwriting.
You do have serial killer handwriting.
Oh, the one thing, we can't sign shirts. We tried signing shirts for different people. Somebody said, can you please sign it? It didn't work out that well, and we felt so bad, and we told them about it. So we have a new 8x10, like Jessica was saying, and it is freaking beautiful. We didn't tell you guys about it, and we printed it, and we took it with us to the meetup at Tom Devlin's Monster Museum, and it's beautiful. I was really, really excited about it. And yeah, I still am. Is there a special for in-signing shirts?
Ink. I tried everything that was available to us, and it just didn't go very well, so we're not offering that. Oh. That's it.
Yeah, we tried a couple different things.
Signing shirts.
And it just didn't. I had your signatures in the screening process for the prints.
We ended up ruining a few in the process. And
do we have the... Where are... the 8x10s right now? Hold on.
They're probably still in the package from Las Vegas. And I don't know where that is. We've thought of some things like that, like getting stamps for certain things. I know exercise clothing, we joked about that too. But oh, hold on. Hey, Dead End Lane. Hi, Brandon. I didn't see you come in, honey. Hi,
Bob.
Yeah, we well, you watched the video, so you know what we thought of Gandalf. We thought that was Gandalf if he was a clown and also doing porn. It's just the way that the nose was drawn. You know, we couldn't get a stamp for autographs. You know, they're just that's not. Hey, Purple Muppet, how you doing, honey? I couldn't stamp my signature. You know, it takes more effort to roll the stamp, make sure the edges are clean and all that, than just to sign my name. It would take way too much effort. Hold on, I'm not even signed in. I'm so sorry. People are telling me to check the PayPal, and I'm like, I'm not signed in. Hold on. You find it?
I found him.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Brandon. Thank you, sweetheart.
So these are what we had printed up for the...
if we ever make it to Seattle, yes.
For the meet and greet. And they're just absolutely beautiful.
I love them. We were doing glossy before, and we've recently switched to satin, which is kind of a matte, and it's just so pretty.
And we've been writing
Thank you,
and
Stingray.
everything up here, little notes like spooky sayings and stuff. And people just bought them like they were freaking crazy. And you know what? Like it looks like we have a halo. Aww. So I don't know. It's a very
Signing
humbling
stuff is not the issue, honestly. I don't know why we're suggesting having our signature being printed on things. I will never print my signature on stuff, guys. I'm never gonna print or stamp my signature to something. That's not the issue.
It's very
Signing something is not.
It's very humbling. Like right now we have 264 people inside this live chat right now, and honestly, we didn't really think anybody was going to show up. And when we got there,
that's super cool,
and the
man.
event
Thank you.
officially started, and there was a line out the door. It was really, really, really humbling.
No, we're not selling the banner.
And I turned to Jessica and I was like, I don't know if we have enough stuff for all of this. And we did. But what's really more humbling about it and was just getting to meet you guys.
We met that guy. MB1 Bumper.
Yeah, MB1 Bumper.
He's 6'7".
Yeah. So just meeting you guys in person, putting a face to the name or putting a face to the view.
Cool.
It was phenomenal. Like I would have sat there and talked to you guys forever. How about a bandana or bandanas? How about no bandanas? Instead, we will sign bananas and send you a banana.
Ew. Ew.
Tramp
That's
stamp.
gross.
1 hour, 5 minutes.
Of course I remember. We were just talking in the comments the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's priceless, Todd. Completely priceless. I can't even think about, like, everyone's always like, oh, we're going to grow old together. And I'm like, we're going to grow old together. And then one of us is going to leave. And I can't handle that thought. I can't handle him not being here. Like, I go into a panic attack almost immediately. I'm not gonna think about it though, because I'm just gonna chill. Hey, you have a water.
Jesse, thank you. We feel that same exact way.
Dude,
about being friends, just turning on stuff.
Purple Muppet, like, we have so much fun doing the cameo.
Oh my gosh.
If you haven't noticed, because I don't know which videos are showing and which ones aren't, because some of them are private, we like using props.
I'm going to say this. Ready for this?
We're not like the biggest props, and but it's fun.
If you don't, you don't even have to buy a cameo. I'm going to say it. Download the Cameo app. Don't have to buy one of our cameos. You don't have to. I'm not making you do that. But do yourself a favor. Type it. Remember Eddie Furlong? Terminator 2?
Oh, that's terrible.
He's on Cameo. So watch some of...
Hi, David.
It's a trip. Go watch Eddie Furlong's cameo videos because you can see the public ones. Watch some celebrities. Watch this and that. And then go and watch our cameo videos. Our cameo videos are a little whacked out. We like using props.
Brandon, we took the poster to get it framed, and it's a funny size. So we're ordering.
Which one's this?
For the Poltergeist.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's bigger than anything they have.
So Poltergeist 3, the poster.
So we're still looking.
So at the meet and greet, I didn't show any of you guys this. I didn't post about it yet. But at the meet and greet, one of you guys, Brandon, brought us a gift.
Eddie Furlong.
It was a 30 by... What's that?
I said the F word.
It's all right.
This is late night show. I'm allowed to cuss.
A 30 by 40 poster of Poltergeist 3 signed by Nancy Allen. We went to Michael's to get it framed because there's a Michael's right up the street in Burbank. And we get there and they're like, I'm sorry, we don't have a frame like this. We don't sell a frame like this. This is too big.
We're going to keep looking.
We're going to have to make you a frame. And we're like, okay, that's fine. Never had a frame made. How much is this frame that you would make? And they're like, well, looking at it, you're looking at around $270, and we're like, what the heck?
We're like, never mind, thank you.
So somebody told us a couple other places, so we're shopping around to try to get a frame for this.
We're looking for one.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful.
So I don't know if we can sell posters the size of the one that we have here, because this cost us like $200.
Yeah. But it's beautiful.
So this is a banner for when we do conventions and when we do meet and greets and things like that.
Look.
So we definitely will not be making these to sell these, because that costs us $200 to make.
Who am I?
That guy. Didn't we say we came up with a name for him?
Just the Grim Ghoul.
Does anybody recognize her?
Yeah, with the kid. Uh-huh. I didn't know they did that kind of a discount at Michael's.
I had no clue.
Oh, thank you, Stingray.
Mr. Stingray.
Thanks so much.
1975. That looks like a nice
Scott
car.
told us to check out Hobby Lobby because they tend to be cheaper. So we're gonna go and get a quote from them. See what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody has any good ideas of where to get some cheap framing.
Thank you,
I mean, this is we're not a museum here, but we're not gonna pound the poster into the wall. We want to frame it so it lasts longer and is very nice. What's your cameo listed under? Daniel, if you go to any of our videos, probably not this one. I don't
Just
think I have it
start
listed
typing in Grim Life. If you type in Grim, GRIMM, will pop up in the listing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to search for everybody. It's really weird. You have to go and search for it, and if you get to the second M, we pop up. So you don't have to really search. If that makes sense. Did I make sense? I made sense.
You make sense. I don't make sense. I'm
Sometimes I feel like I don't articulate myself.
Behind the scenes imagery. Time for behind the scenes with Michael and Jessica of the Grim Life Collective. Cue the theme song.
I don't have it.
That's it. It's perfect. Cue the theme song. I don't have one. It's perfect. When we were filming the Rhyolite Ghost Town, okay? So there's this there's this Death Valley, and then there's the ghost town Rhyolite, and right next to Rhyolite is this town called Beatty. Beatty.
We think it's Beatty because of
But the GPS said Betty.
Betty. It's Baate. Oh shit.
So Beatty, Nevada, we're gonna call it that.
Oh, thanks, Nicholas.
Has, you saw in the video, donkeys roaming around the town. On the outskirts of Beatty, Nevada, is a cat house, or as we'd like to say it, a what do they call them?
What?
The cat houses of Nevada, not prostitution.
Chicken ranches?
The bunny ranches or whatever the heck they call them. Yeah. There was this one, it was kind of creepy. We didn't go to it, promise you. But there was this weird one. It was like 3 trailers, and there was a crashed looking, broken down airplane parked out front. It was kind of creepy.
We don't have a way of accepting prepaid debit cards on our website, but you could mail it to us. I suppose that would work. Yeah. We have a PO box set up. I don't know if the PO box is that the word you're trying to think of?
Brothel.
Well, I thought you're trying to think
brothel, but with a B.
I thought you were trying to think of their catchy name, not their actual names, what they are. Yeah, never mind.
Wait.
So we have a PO box set
What
up.
are they?
You can send us anything you like.
Just don't send us water that's not in something because it gets wet.
I deal with this all day. All day I deal with it.
What was the joke I said? We were in the car. Oh, okay. So.
Oh, I don't remember, but it was long.
Right. So we're driving, and right now we drive a Scion XB, right? Like a newer model of the Scion XB, not the classic toaster, but the other rounder toaster. And we're driving down the road, and I'm like, "Hey, Jessica," and she's like, "What?" And I told her, I was like, "Listen, let's say." After driving this car, we really, really, really like this Scion, right? And I'm timing it in my head. And I'm like, what if after driving this car for so long, we start to really lose our mind and we start really thinking of the Scion as like a religious experience, like a god, right? Would we call it Scientology? It was funnier then because we were driving right by a Scientologist center.
You know what? We don't have. I will put up a link from our.
What's that?
So on my Instagram, I have it's called campsite link because our links, whatever, will not work. Whatever that really popular one is that lists all your links. Because I don't have it memorized offhand what our PO box is, so I'm looking for it. But you can go under any of our videos, and you can find our PO box. But here it is.
For what?
They wanted to know our PO box.
Oh, shoot. Bagoot.
So I under my Instagram, I have in my bio a link that'll take you to everything, all the links to our shop, to our Cameo, to our donations, to I forget what all is there, but I don't have our PO box on there, and I will create a link for that specifically. But if you go under any of the videos that we make, every single YouTube video, or maybe not every single, but definitely the recent ones, there's a little tiny upside down triangle. If you click that, it drops on the information for that video, and our PO box is always listed in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot of messages from people saying, well, you guys are up near the Clown Motel. Please tell me you're stopping by Area 51. Obviously, we didn't.
That's awesome, Brandon.
Because we are planning on, for my birthday, we're going to be spending probably 3 days in the Area 51, Rachel, Nevada area.
Dead End Lane. Brandon recently went to Savannah, Georgia, and he was wearing our orange Grim Life Collective shirt all over Savannah, especially while he was ghost hunting, and that was like, rad.
Doug, we do have a PayPal. It is in the description of all of our videos. There's a link right there.
Yeah.
So thank you for even asking that or even pointing that out. Have you guys ever visited the Green River Killers location? Ray Silver Jr., a.k.a. Jukebox.
It is the guy from She's Out of My League.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we have not been there. We plan on it. Right now, I'm trying to get together a video on the Night Stalker. Black mailbox photo op in your future, Michael. You are correct.
See, now I've got Beastie Boys stuck in my head. Who was singing Beastie Boys?
Who was typing Beastie Boys?
Well, they said it. I could hear it. So technically for me, they were singing it. Now I'm singing it too.
Okay. So they make these glasses, right, that have cameras in them. Right down the street from us, they have the Scientology Celebrity Center. Basically, it's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hotel where if Scientology, supposedly what we heard, if they have celebrities coming in for whatever reason, they put them up there. It's like it's right down the street from us. Mm-hmm. Every day they have an open house where if you want to, you can walk in and be like,
can we though?
Please tell me about your Scientology. I'm here for the open house. I want to do it because I just want to see what the hell they're about. I just want to hear them. I want to see the inside of the building. So maybe we'll get like a little camera and take you guys on a Scientology expedition.
Yeah, 30 Days a Night is a very underrated. I was so happy when a lot of you guys saw that we were going to be playing this movie or watching this movie with you and got really excited because I freaking love this movie too. It's one of my favorites. Because it's done so differently, and I love that. The vampires are different. The storyline is different. It was just everything about it took you on a different adventure than most of the movies have done. And it's done well, and it's done gory. And I love it.
I'm not saying they were going to be Scientologists, James.
Michael does not drink coffee.
It's just, I'm just curious. I want to see the inner workings.
I never got to read the comics to this one. Like most things that get an adaptation made of them, I ended up seeing the movie before I even knew that it was like previously a comic book or a graphic novel. So I hope it did it justice because I love the film.
Do you guys want to know what Jessica is going to be watching after this? She's never seen it before.
I haven't.
Evil Ed.
Because that's a hard one to find, isn't it? Did you say?
Yeah, we got the. Oh man, I'm all about show and tell. Son of a gun.
Show and tell. Daybreaker the Night Watch was pretty good. Was it Day Watch, Night Watch? Day Watch, the Russian one. That was pretty good. Oh, Daybreakers, yeah, that's a different one. It is a classic. To me, it really is a classic.
Arrow Video put out this really, really awesome
Arrow Video is kicking it. I need to follow them.
Evil Ed collection. Not collection, but, the movie.
Oh, thank you, Orphan.
And she's never seen it. Not Evil Dead, Evil Ed. It's a couple discs. So we picked this up at Amoeba in Hollywood.
Amoeba.
Yeah, honestly, so years ago, I was out here in California living, and went to Amoeba on Sunset. The Amoeba on Sunset is no longer here. Instead, they closed the store, and about a year and a half later, they opened up on Hollywood Boulevard.
Right down the street from us.
Yeah, like we can walk to it if we wanted to.
But we don't want to. It's still a little bit far.
Yeah. So I was a little nervous about the new location, and I really love it.
I love it. Well, I didn't get to see the original. You did.
It's beautiful.
The original building was iconic, and actually it's not that far from the original location.
Nope.
And this way, it's actually right on the strip, whereas before it was like a block off the strip. You can see it. It was really easy. You can see it, but I really like how they did it. They used that space really, really well. I'm always going there. The first thing that I always look for is movie soundtracks because
excuse me.
I have issues listening to a lot of like music CDs, but I'm able to listen to soundtracks a lot easier. I don't know what it is. It's an association, I suppose.
NV98 says, how's the Hollywood lifestyle? We were just talking we had a nice conversation with David Naughton about this. And if you're just tuning in and you don't know who David Naughton is, that's who we met today. And we got to talk with him about where he's living now, what he's doing.
A little bit.
And it's weird thinking that where we live now in Hollywood, the different neighbors that we have, like right up the street. Who just bought a house in Los Feliz like 2 months ago?
Oh man,
Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart, I
Yeah,
think.
so our neighbor up the street is like Kristen Stewart. Like we know where she lives. We can go like ask her for sugar. I'm not going to do that because we don't do sugar. Might ask her for something else. Do you have any eggs, Kristen? She'll say this. No, I don't. But you can go next door to my neighbor who is what's the name of that girl I don't like? Julia Stiles. She has eggs. She has chickens in her backyard.
I think of her name. I just almost said mashed potato face because that's what you always call her.
Yeah. We love living here in Hollywood. Yes, there's homeless.
love living here in Hollywood.
And the homeless people.
I have visited Texas, but I don't know if I could live there.
I love it. We were thinking,
it's so hot.
After living here in California, don't think we could live anywhere else.
I don't know how I've ever lived anywhere outside.
And Hollywood's just phenomenal.
And I had the same issue. So Michael always wanted to come here, and I was like, yeah, I'll go there with you. Why not? So we made the trip to come here for the first time, and we wanted to do Disneyland, and that was over a year ago. And before I came here, I had this image of LA built up. And it's probably like a lot of people have, I don't know where I got the image, but I thought it was like this constant, gang activity, dirty. I essentially thought it was like New York, but different location. And when I got here, it was nothing close to what I thought it was going to be. I have found so much peace living here just by the scenery alone. Rent is not expensive. Someone asked earlier, is it more expensive living in Orlando or is it more expensive living in LA? And to be honest with you, they are about neck and neck. Yeah.
For what we were looking for. Let's see. I don't think so.
That was a weird sound.
I think somebody knocked at her door.
Someone knocked on our door. No, nobody there.
It's so bizarre.
I don't know if someone's trying to tell us that we're being too loud from upstairs or
what. Well, thank you, bird dog.
Considering that our neighbors have like blared music at all hours extremely loudly, I think they can deal with my booming voice.
So, yes, there are homeless folks around. Yes, it's not. It is a problem, and it's weird because
Every city has it.
everybody keeps cleaning it. It gets cleaned up, and then the homeless move, and then everything moves. I saw something
I have a loud voice
recently.
guys. I really do.
I don't remember. I read something about like the homeless, like oh shoot, what was it?
We've never been accosted by the homeless at all.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's not a problem. You see them, and that's the extent of it. It's not like they're cleaning it up. They clean it up, and then the homeless move.
They relocate.
And then they relocate,
basically.
and they clean up that area, and then it moves.
Basically, some of the businesses I think are reopening because a lot of stuff had been closed here for so long, and the homeless had kind of moved in to take up that real estate on the sidewalk. And now that places are reopening, they are getting they're just being told they have to move. They're not being relocated. They're just being told that they have to pack up and move. So they're moving to different locations.
We're not saying it's not a problem. It is a problem, and it's a pretty bad problem. But it's almost like homeless musical chairs, because you'll find a homeless camp or some tents on a block somewhere, and then for a couple of days, and then it's gone and it's clean, and then they're somewhere else. But they're not everywhere. Like where we live, right here in Hollywood, you can walk for blocks and not see anybody. But then you go down a certain block, and then there's a couple people there, and then a week later they're not there. So it's different. It's changing. Yeah. It's very unique to see. We're nowhere near Skid Row. When you see the different things, like there's a guy named German in Venice who does some amazing videos and some awareness about the homeless. That's nowhere near where we are. Nowhere near. With that being said, there are still homeless people, but not like what you see.
And it's not new to this day and age either. I mean, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Haven't lived in St. Louis for nearly 15 years, and we had plenty of homelessness back then.
Yeah, I mean, I was homeless for a while in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the middle of winter. I'm not knocking it. I have a lot of respect for people who are trying to survive and do what they need to do. I just saw,
and at least in LA, we do not have the issue with human feces that San Francisco has.
Yeah, we have not experienced any of that.
Because I've seen in a lot of the encampments here that people have put porta potties there, and they do get service, and they put trash cans out and hand washing facilities and things like that here in LA for the people to use, and they are using them. So, I mean,
I saw something in the news. I think I was reading it on CNN or maybe on KTLA. There's something happening with the homeless, like everything's getting cleaned up and the homeless got to go somewhere, or all the homeless have to be in housing by a certain time. I can't remember what it was.
Like someone was saying, a lot of the people don't even want to do that. A lot of people want to remain homeless, and whether that's due to their own choice or mental illness or whatever, you can't force them to be something they don't want to be. Not everybody wants to be homeless, but not everybody wants to not be homeless. It's a weird, thing, but hopefully, we can come around as a people and all together help each other. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. And, not every homeless person is just homeless because of drugs.
Right.
Not every homeless person that you give $1 to is going to put that money towards drugs or alcohol.
Thank you, Todd. You have a good night.
So, when it comes down to it, it's just basic respect of being a human being, and each of us having a fleshy bag full of blood that keeps us moving. That is kind of really faulty.
Jesse, we do not have a Chucky doll.
How
messed up is that? When we did it, so a couple weeks ago, we did a video on Nightmare Toys, this toy store right here. You might know Christy from Nightmare Toys in Las Vegas, Nevada. We were there, and one of our friends there, his name's Steve Kondo, I think his last name is. He's one of the guys that works there. He's like, hey, I got something for you. And he gave us the giant yellow box that the Chucky doll comes in, but they had it extra. It was like a display. They're like, here, you can have it. But no, we don't have a damn Chucky doll.
Lord, they are pricey.
I see all the people online, and it breaks my heart.
I know.
Because there's quite a few collectors out there who have the Seed of Chucky, the black boxes.
The black box, yeah.
Like I want them so freaking bad, but they're too freaking expensive. They're not too freaking expensive.
They're a big purchase.
They're pricey.
Yeah, they're a little pricey.
We like
Hi, Jeffrey.
we like to collect things. I'm going to tell you this right now, right?
Star Wars is so cool.
We like a tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
1 hour, 27 minutes, 40 seconds. We like to collect things.
Oh, Dawn has the Bride of Chucky doll.
We have spent some money on some collectibles, but
that's just like buying 4 masks or so at a time.
We don't spend a lot of time at home.
Yeah.
I want to own those Seed of Chucky, the Seed of Chucky, the 3 dolls so badly. But at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to drop that kind of money on that?
That is true, Anthony.
Or would I rather use that and fly across the country and drive across the country making videos and creating memories? That's my dilemma with everything that we want to buy. It sucks, but it's awesome. Not complaining. Best of both worlds. It's like, do I buy something that I absolutely love, or do I travel the country and visit the places that I absolutely love?
We do a bit of both.
We do a bit of both. It's a fine line.
Yeah.
Chucky doll telephone time. Call now. Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
Chucky doll telethon time.
Ring, 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 ring. Yes. Oh, hi. Do you want to do the telethon? Oh, okay. Nope. You want to do... We have a pledge for $6.66. Would you look at that? Excuse me, what's your name? All right. Miss Lucy? Miss Lucy Fur. Okay. Well, thank you, Lucy. You have a great night. Enjoy that hot town in Arizona. Someday we'll be through. Thank you. I'll put 666 up on the board now.
Hell is in Arizona.
Thank you. I don't know. Hell, Michigan.
Oh, happy birthday, Aaron. Happy birthday. Which ones did you get?
Wait, what?
It's Aaron's birthday, and he spoiled himself with getting some NECA horror figures. So I asked him which ones he got.
Happy birthday, Aaron. Happy birthday to you. It's hell there. George S. says, I'm in Arizona. You're welcome. See? I like calling out places.
Bye, Vincenzo. Oh, thank you, Horror Breakdown. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Dead End Lane.
I want to put about $3.50 on those dolls.
Memories are better. Nothing tangible is yours forever. Not even your own body. Love the channel. Horror Breakdown. You've said it. And 100% agree with you. I would absolutely, there's so many things that I want in life. But I'll say this. I say that a lot, don't I? There's been a lot of times.
Your arms are longer than I am tall. Michael is 6'2", if you didn't know. He's got long ass arms.
I don't want to sound too mushy gushy here. Baby, hold your ears. You're too young to hear this. I don't like the idea. It saddens me to go traveling somewhere and seeing something absolutely beautiful or a filming location that I absolutely always wanted to see and not being able to share it with this woman. See what I mean? It's one of those things where if I were to go someplace and go, oh my God, that is absolutely phenomenal. I wish Jessica was here with me.
Throw it up.
I wouldn't be able to, I couldn't do that. But you could suck
Hairball.
it. You can suck it. Suck it. Suck it. And goodbye.
I am 5'3". I thought that I was like 5'4" for the longest time, 5'4" or 5'5", pushing it, you know. Turns out I'm 5'3". I'm not very tall. I just wear these are the sandals I wear, and there's like a 2-inch on the back of those. That's why I always look a little taller than I am, but I'm only 5'3", flat-footed. We are so stupidly happily married. We talk about this all the time.
But we're human beings. Like we have moments, we have grumpy moments, we have
No, but
we
that's
have
one of the things that like really bonds us together is our humor with each other. So like, don't vomit while he's pouring his heart out. Let me tell you
Good
how many
night,
times
Simon.
he has vomited while I'm trying to give him a kiss because he's like, ew.
Yeah,
we bounce off each other.
I'm like,
Like we're just big tricksters with each other, like suck it, Bob.
but we have moments where like we like to think our communication is great, but we have moments where our communication sucks, and we get frustrated with each other, and then we take a step back, and then we go, okay, well, let's get this right. But for the most part, I feel like our communication is pretty damn good.
Our communication is top fucking notch, man. Like we're comfortable with each other. Like we don't have really any inhibitions with each other. Oh, thank you, Ryan.
Lucy Fur and 666 Superstition Mountains, Arizona.
I mean, we're best friends. We are like straight up best friends. Like I don't know how else to describe it. That's why we can be the way we are.
I don't even know this lady.
Suck it.
She just knocked on the door and she like comes in and she's
You
like,
wish.
"Hi, my name's Jessica," and I was like, "Why don't you be Rudy?" Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! I spend so much time out in the sun hiking the trails that I actually look normal. You were pale as hell on this camera.
I am not. Well, on the camera because I've got a light directly in my face. It's Clace.
It's Clace.
Clace.
It's Clace.
I gotta make the face when I say it.
Let's do it. Do the class face.
Clace.
Okay, now, all of you guys, you have to do it too. You put your fingers together like this, turn them upside down, and go, Clace.
Clace.
We got Clace.
We got Clace.
You learned something new.
That's from Vamp because he steals the show.
Is Lucy Fur friends with B. Alzebub? Yes, she is.
No, my hair is green. My hair is neon green. Yeah.
The lights are too bright. Son of a gun.
Well, if we turn them down, we look kind of dark.
Turn it down a notch.
You turn it down a notch. Don't tell me to turn it down a notch. You turn it down an hour. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Dropping it down by 1. See, I'm also with the tablet, so I'm reading your guys' comments off the tablet, so I'm more lit than Michael is. I have double light going on here because it's really difficult to read when you're streaming. It's so small. So I tune in on the tablet under my screen name, and then I'm able to follow your guys' comments easier.
Simmer down now. James Sullivan, no, he didn't miss the movie. We don't play the movie so you can see it. We provide the link, free link, where you can watch the movie. It's 30 Days of Night. The movie is in the description below this video as well as in the top of the chat.
This is my natural hair color at the top here. Like, it looks black, but it's not. It's actually, when it grows out, it's like a mousy brown.
Have a good night, Brandon.
While I'm dyeing it, because it doesn't get to grow out and get much sunlight, it looks darker. But I just love these glasses. These are
Look, I got googly eyes. We got googly eyes, folks. We're like Walmart stuffed animals.
I look a little demonic, maybe. Yeah, I think that was our neighbor tapping at us, which is funny because
now their music's really loud. Screw them.
That's how they have it normal anyway. And I've actually tapped on my roof. Remember when you were at work and I was like, they will not turn it down. And I ended up tapping on the ceiling like 5 times throughout, and even like screamed really loud, asking them to turn it down, and went unheard. So if my voice is too much for them for just talking, then they can suck it.
We need our own bobbleheads. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? What would your bobblehead be titled? It's gonna be like Jessica, but it's gonna be Jessica doing something.
Oh, that's a good question.
Jessica drinking I don't know.
Thank you, honey.
Chris, suck it.
I don't know. that?
So, do you guys want to know why we constantly say "suck it" to each other?
You suck it.
Well,
That's our catchphrase, man.
suck it.
Like, no, you go low, I'll go high, and then
Suck it.
wait. 1, 2. Suck it.
I don't know. Tell them why we say "suck
Because
it."
it's from Psych.
Yeah, there's a TV show called.
I mean, no,
Psych.
we always said it to each other anyway, but then we started watching Psych, which is a really beloved show of ours, and they're always like, suck it, come on, son. Come on, son.
You can
Come
suck
on,
it, Trebek.
son. You suck it. You suck it. You suck it. I think if I were to do a bobblehead, I'd have to do one of me holding a bunny in a black dress looking witchy.
With a bunch of little like bunny rabbits at
At my
your feet. Yeah.
Yo.
Mine,
Yo.
I want a shovel, and it's like I'm digging a grave.
I can see that. But there's going to be like a little dirt mound at your feet and a little like casket or something.
Yeah, I can do it. I'll take the rapist for 500, Trebek. I'll take an anal bum cover, please. Excuse me, an anal bum cover for 500. That's an album
Live
cover.
location for neighbors. Like, I've seriously almost like made complaints about our upstairs neighbors, and for them to have the audacity to like tap on the floor because we're talking is some bullshit.
It's a little chilly tonight, but you know what? One of these nights, we're gonna have to take you out on our tiki porch.
I've considered things like that, but I feel like that might be too loud because when you talk, we're in like we have a.
Are you saying I'm loud?
No, I'm saying that in the commons area, everything reverberates. The smallest sound reverberates, and I'm not trying to bother that many people.
Okay. Good night, Ron. Welcome to Cali. Thank you, Harry.
Thank you.
Harry Weiss. Is that in any relation or any like a nod to Harry
Sharon?
Houdini?
Oh.
Do I believe in chemtrails? The Hollywoodian. So I don't know too much about the theory, the idea behind chemtrails.
Fainting goats.
Never really looked into it.
I
But
love goats.
I can see myself getting behind it. Michael's long arms can take them out.
I'm gonna have like just the when we did the Big Fish filming location, they had like miniature rams or something because they had the big black, little black guy with the big horns and everything, but they were new, they were little guys. And I would totally have I would have the Billy, or what was his name in Witch? Philip. I would totally get a Philip goat. Yeah. Walk him down the street, beautiful black demonic looking goat, and be like, this is my goat. Do you like my goat? I like my goat.
This fine puppy, somebody was asking.
We do.
FedEx Kinko's in Hollywood. Yes, Jesse, we still have the Christine blood. It is over there.
That is
with
still
all
very
of our
much
grave
a thing,
dirt.
Julie. It is. I've never had it done, but
Love
it
you
is
too,
still
Jenny.
a service I see offered at places like salons and stuff.
There's a store. I was telling Jessica about this. We near the Hollywood post office on Wilcox Avenue. There's a store called Memento Mori.
Mm-hmm.
Just saw it the other
We haven't
day.
gone in yet.
We haven't gone in. I'm going to reach out to him and see if we can take our cameras into this store. It seems almost like, from the outside, it looks like an oddity store.
Make a blood red Grim Life shirt. Neither one of us is very fond of the color red. We could do a red shirt for Christmas. With like the black logo on it.
We also thought about doing like a select few shirts. Like
with blood splatter on it, like across the logo or something like that.
Yeah, so like we take this exact shirt that we have.
Thank you, Charles.
And we take red paint, that's that'll dry, not just like regular like house paint, and just splatter blood all over it. So it'd be like a splattered blood variant. So it'd be this with blood splatters all across it.
George, we do up to a 4X.
Yeah.
We offer up to 4X in all of the shirts. Ooh, black shirt with purple print. That could be pretty too. That could be like a one of the. That could be a good next color though. Purple.
Purple.
I mean, we're not going to be able to always carry all of these colors. So I think eventually we will have to, as we do more colors, we'll have to retire some of them.
Yeah, like whatever's like. So believe it or not,
Mhm.
the Halloween orange is not, out of the three. The Halloween orange is not the popular one. It's the green, and then the
Well,
glow in
it
the
was
dark.
when we released it.
Yeah,
The
you think?
glow in the dark, I think, is going to remain our main color probably. Orange did well when we first released it. We did a second order and we introduced the green, so naturally people are buying the green more than the orange. So that's a hard yeah, that's a hard choice.
C. Okay, whoever you are, C says, got to know your thoughts on Blood Sucking Freaks. That movie is way out there. I just recently got it on Blu-ray, and she has not seen it yet. I told her about it. It's a messed up movie, Blood Sucking Freaks, and she's going to watch it at some point. It's going to change your world.
Epic ending. Josh Hartnett as a vampire fighting the other vampires. It's on.
Awesome, Doug. I'm glad you guys got some, especially the monster green one.
Yeah.
Look at all the bats.
So many bats.
Did you guys ever regret seeing a movie or buying a movie? Yes.
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
I did not care for it. I was so bored in the theater. I couldn't even keep my attention, which is weird because I've seen movies that were kind of like, meh. But some reason, Hereditary, I was just kind of like, I don't know. Meet and greet at Monster Go-Go. That place is pretty tiny. I don't know if we're gonna do hoodies, or hats and beanies in the future. That is something we're gonna have to look into as things move on, because we've just been going through like a basic screen printer, and that would require looking into things a little bit deeper. I've never heard them walk around so much. This is new.
They got feet.
They do have feet. I have not seen Suck It with Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper's going to be at Days of the Dead Las Vegas, as well as Corey Taylor.
Have we ever felt scared or uncomfortable at one of the sites we visited? I mean, I felt a little uneasy at the cemetery because at night and we were freezing, but I don't know if I've ever been like straight up scared of a place. Have I been scared of a place?
No.
Okay.
I got yelled at.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Filming today. This morning I went to a location and I was standing. Okay, there's a house, there's a sidewalk, there's a street. I was on the opposite side of the street facing a house where something happened in the 70s, and I'm talking about it, and the homeowner came out, and she had some things to say to me that weren't pleasant. And then she started recording me as I'm recording her house.
Yeah.
And I was well within my legal right. I was respectful, and I was distanced, but she did not like me being there. So that's coming. That doesn't happen too often. It
really doesn't. It hasn't happened. I think I can count on one hand how many times it's happened, and I can only think of 3 counting this time.
Mm-hmm.
So most people are kind of cool about it. Most people know that they have a famous house.
Yeah.
And what that means.
If you live in Los Angeles or Hollywood and you buy a house where something happened, at some point people are going to come by and take pictures of your home.
Mm-hmm. We do. We believe in paranormal stuff. We may do a double feature eventually, Sean. We've been talking about it. Someone asked something and I lost it. Going back to find the question. I can't find out I don't remember what it was.
I'm glad you like that, the Hollywoodian. I love calling her Baby Ghoul because she is my baby ghoul. And we were debating. We weren't debating this, but we realized the other day that Jessica doesn't have any pet names for me.
Shutter is awesome.
I call her all kinds of things, but Baby Ghoul is what sticks.
I don't have like because it has to be natural, and you already call me all the cute names. You took up all the ones that I would probably use, and it's like I can't call you something that you call me. It doesn't feel right. So it'll happen. I'll come up with my own. Thank you, Bob.
Bob, thank you so much. And yes, Matinee is amazing.
Yeah, dude, I read that backwards. I thought it said manatee. And I was like, manatee.
Have you seen Joe Dante's Manatee? It just sounds like a bad movie. Manatee. Where is the next video taking place? Can you guys do a Sharon Tate video? Eric, yes and yes. The new video is going to be coming out tomorrow as long as I can get it edited and up tonight. I'm hoping I can. It's going to be a long one. It's a little bit intricate, but it's a famous grave video. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 5 famous graves in this video. And
Adam, we heard that Scott on Tape is going to be in town. I think he did reach out, and we're going to see if we can get our schedules to coincide.
So, yes. So I've been talking with Scott from Scott on Tape. He is in town, and we're thinking about Tuesday and Wednesday. Going to get together. We're going to shoot a film. We're going to shoot a video for our channel on probably Tuesday, and then Wednesday for his.
He's going to guest spot, and then he's going to shoot one for his, and you're going to guest spot. Yeah.
He lives all the way up in Canada. We do very similar things, but his stuff seems a lot more. I don't know. I get a very music vibe from his channel.
Like he's more music oriented.
More music oriented. Like he's been in town. He did remember the movie Friday. He did those filming locations the other day, but he does a lot of like music locations. He seems like a very interesting guy to be around, like fun, you know.
Expanded on reenacting movie scenes, man. That's asking a lot. I am such a terrible actress. Hello, Poland. Hi.
Although when we shot that movie last weekend, you did really good.
I only had to do like 2 things. It was very small. It wasn't reenacting like that, like we did in the cemetery.
No.
Yeah.
Basically, the direction was this. All right, guys, here's the camera. This is what we're going to do. This is what we need you to do. And he's like, basically, you do what you do all the time.
Shoes. I agree. I forgot that Vince Vaughn even did a Psycho remake. What the hell?
Yeah.
What a choice. What a bad choice.
Honk.
Thank you, Chris.
I love Kristen Ritter. And Vamps, yes. All right, guys.
Good night, Zach.
Hopefully, you guys have a good week. This is the end of the Grim Up All Night. For tonight.
Yes.
We are not going to be doing this next week because we're going to be driving through the San Francisco Bay Area. We're going to be...
It's coming, Marie. I promise.
Taping a TV show on April 30th up there. I don't know when that's going to air. We'll let you guys know. But we're not going to be doing this next week. We will be back the week after that. Of course, videos, we try to get them out the very next day. Sometimes if there's a lull, if there's a day or 2 without videos, that means a big one is coming, whether it's in length or in editing style. So just keep an eye out. We try to get new videos out every day at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully you learned something new.
Let me find it, Andy. I didn't see it. Do you guys prefer the original or the remake Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the remake of Psycho? The originals, obviously. Yeah.
Thank you all for your donations. I saw popping up over here. Some of you guys have bought certain things from the website.
And even donated through PayPal. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. PayPal, not knocking YouTube. We love YouTube. YouTube does take a cut from the donations. So if you ever want to donate and just have it go straight to, you can find all those links in all of our videos in the description, including our cameo. If anything, just go on and watch people's cameos that are public because we try to be as creative as possible in these videos for you
I
guys.
have so much fun making them for you guys.
With that being said, you guys are awesome.
This is my new thing. Ready? I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Mwah. I love it.
I see. I thought you were gonna do like, bleh.
Well, I
Like
can
you're
do
throwing
both.
it up?
It works both ways.
Let's see it thrown up.
Bleh.
There, it's perfect. That's the kind of love I want. That's my baby goal.
Bleh.
With that being said, you guys have a wonderful week. Until next time, we're going to be thinking about you guys. We always do. Every time we turn the camera on, every time we get a message,
It's true.
we always think of you guys, and we
Mhm.
realize that without you, we would not be doing this. So stay safe out there and stay grim.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. That's my